Good night, good night, good night, good night, people. We're going with there again. Late night talk. A little bit late still. You don't see. I just three hour there. I wait for everybody else to forward. Um, don't know if everybody is gonna be able to make it tonight, but I don't know say go. I one of them thing there. Life happens. Don't know if it's them family
Mix, you're mute.
things. So we're there. So
Good night, everybody.
yeah, good night. So I saw something on the internet recently, and this was sparked the conversation. So the question we are asked is, how long should you wait to introduce your partner to your kids? You know what I mean? Like if you're divorced or if you're separated or if you're your baby father or baby mother left and you meet somebody else, how long should you wait before you introduce that person to your kids? So that's the question we are asked. You know what I mean?
Me, at Raseloa, and you freeze up.
I'm still here. Still good on mic.
Maybe. Can you hear him? Can you hear him well?
Say people, comment and let me know if you can hear me.
It's from me low. Um,
On my side, it's good so far.
Orion, I'm trying to do something. Please
Yeah, so people, just make me know if you not hear me good. If the audio sound good and everything. Make me know what go on. Yeah, me there. Give me 1 second, the people. Me sort out that something. Yeah, all right. Up and running again. Yeah,
blame the Linseed people them and the Linseed people them did early. So blame the other people them.
there's a list of people there early. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're there, man. We're there. So, no. So, why your thoughts, Miss Reed?
Ooh. So, for me, early. For me, I think it's too early if it's in like within a couple months because maybe it not work out and then you have to introduce the kid to somebody else. In my experience, I'm going on 5 years now and me never me never live with another man except for my son's father. And me never, well, me date, but me never live with another man ever. So I don't know how it feels to live with a man different from my husband, which is my son's father. So we can't relate in that way. But I've never, I mean, person who I date is not like say it's a long term relationship, if you get what I mean, right? Anybody that come will understand that. So I never introduce him, but how long to answer the question? Um, I think give it at least 6 months or so and kind of feel out the person, and then you can introduce them, but not too close. If you know what I mean, I'm not call him daddy or him not call him his stepson or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right,
If you understand.
me.
It's a hard one for me personally because as I said until now me not live with a man and it's almost 5 years and the only man me ever live with was my husband, so it's just awkward. I mean, and I've never been a stepmom either, so me
Yeah,
not know how to do that, and I'm being honest, I don't know how to be a stepmom because I've never been a stepmom, but yeah.
yeah. Go ahead, B. Let me hear your argument.
My argument is as soon as, all right, me, I have a son, and if it don't work out with him father and we break up, I'm start date depending on what it is that I am looking for. If I meet someone and I mean certain time pass and I think, okay, you know, time for me move on and get something serious with somebody, the moment that I meet that person and it look like, okay, this might be serious, before it reached to that point, once I see some qualities in that person that make me feel like, okay, this can go somewhere, may want to meet my son, and it will be under certain circumstances. One is gonna meet him like on a casual basis. Just like, okay, this is mommy's friend. We're not gonna be, in any physical contact around him, no hugging up and kissing up and all that. Nothing that gives him the idea that, okay, this might be more than just a friend to mommy. None of that. Just simple, like even on a case like we walk down the street and you just run into a friend, see him like, oh, would I treat
Also,
any female around him, so me go treat that person around him just to see how him deal with my kid and how my kid are gonna react to him. Because
so you that just
if it reach,
you that pretty much
huh?
stage a meet up then.
Yes, me a stage a meetup. And me a go stage it more than once. All right, we meet up with stage a meetup, fine. The first time.
Where she gone?
No, me sister they talk. So yeah, something simple. Because if it is that me feel like me I go serious with the person here, me want to see him I go react to my kid, and want to see how my kid I go react to him. And me want to see that early out than before feelings start getting involved and we really commit to each other, and then boom. Him not like me child or my child not like him, what go happen?
Right.
That's
Can
it.
I ask a question, Meeks?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, as I said, I struggle with, I don't know how to date a man and date a man and have him run my son. How would you feel to have a man around your son and say, like, if he has to probably direct your son, discipline him and stuff? I struggle with that. As I
It
said, me never
depends on the
experience it.
level. It depends. Like I've been a stepmom, and at no point in time me I go treat that kid like, yes, I am your mother, and what I say goes. First, it gonna depend on the relationship where you and the person have. If the and especially if the person have kids of them own. If him treat him child a certain way, may I expect like the same, not the exact level of treatment where I gonna give my child, but if you're not gonna do certain thing with your kid, don't do it with my child. If you're not gonna talk to your kid a certain way, don't talk to my kid a certain way. Like have a level of responsibility. And if you're gonna be around my child and you see me do something when not supposed to, or do something bad, you might act bad or whatever, you don't have to wait for me or call me. If you are there as an adult, may I expect that my kid's supposed to respect you and you supposed to respect my kid. So if him might do something where you know say him not supposed to do, like correct him. But when you correct him, don't treat him less than how you would treat your kid, and don't correct him in a way like yeah, bully him or any disrespectful way. Correct correct him like a respectable parent. And then don't just leave it there, like say something to me, like say your son do this today and I said this to him or I did this to him, and if me comfortable with it, then all right, me I go all right with it. But if not, me I go say, look, me never appreciate that, and next time would I rather you say this to him or say that to him or do this or do that.
Yeah.
Like that's the way how you guys are gonna have a mutual understanding when it comes on to kids, because that's a very tricky topic. Some people
Yeah.
just, you're in a relationship and them no want you talk to them pitting on at all, and you just have to respect that.
Which I disagree with that. You have, if you're in a relationship and the father play a father role, the husband play a father role, vice versa. I feel that the man or the woman should be able to talk to that kid. What I don't like though, which I see in the past, so I've seen opposite end. I've seen where the step kid get treated less and bad because she's a stepdaughter, right? And the frustration when the father treat the woman away,
Mm-hmm.
treat because of the frustration. I see where um them treat them bad, and I've seen where the step, like for example with me, my stepmother, I mean keeps, we will say this till God come, it was the best stepmother. She taught me, and she are the one of the one person when met me there, Ushpa, teach me certain things. I remember when we
She
come to
was
Canada,
she was like a mother. She
she
was
was
one of them where you can say was
she
like a
go
mother.
even till this day, me and her are best friend. We call her and tell her anything, right? We
Yeah.
talk about everything. When we go see her, me and her in our bed, and we talk about things and we laugh about things. That's the relationship we have. I remember when me I got college and me used to come home and me I cry, so me I go feel this subject. She always encouraged me. I remember when me just come to Canada, right? And she said to me, say, all I want for you is to just get an education and have a life, you know? And then me I said to myself, oh Jesus, that sounds so perfect. Oh me I go. But then she was around me to encourage me. And every time I go through stuff like any
So
sickness. Hello?
go ahead.
Yes?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, anytime I go through certain things or whatever, she was always there. So I've seen the opposite end of stepmothers, and then me see the end where the stepmother treat the kid different, beat the fuck out her, treat her a certain way because she's her step kid. So it's kind of hard with me, as me say, with my son, because me could not, and it's been 5 years been separated and me still can't get to that point. I mean, I haven't dated anybody when me well if moving and stuff yet, but I think I will struggle with that part because I'm scared that that person will treat my son different.
All right. So in
And
another case, as far as we see, and this is what me would have do, if that if me if you reach the point there, you have to vet the people them where you deal with. Cause all right, most of the time I don't know if anybody else. Really, when you start a relationship, you and yourself, you know, tell yourself say yeah, you're gonna finish your whole life with that person. You know what I mean? You like the person, you grow up, you love them. You understand what I say? 'Cause if you really do like say a survey, most people were in a solid relationship now. At the time when they may meet that person, they never know so they would end up in a solid relationship with the person.
That's true.
I mean, it start off an infatuation most of the time, and infatuation become like, then it become love, and then you say, all right, that person is ambitious, person have nice personality, where you start to learn the person and start to love them for who them is, before you decide your mind and say, all right, then me I got make life. So as how me see it, you have to vet the people them, find out first question you start ask when you start get personal now. So wait, you would you have kids if they not have no pitney yet? Or if them have kids, you find out the relationship where them have with them youth.
may I ask the question upon the first date?
You think that too personal for first
Yeah, man. You like kids, may have a son. What you feel about that? Right there, so me
Exactly.
set it to one right there. Yeah,
well,
man. All if me know say this is just a one night date or this not gonna happen again, that will be my first question.
yeah, cause you have to
You like kids?
because
I have a son.
if me meet up
Yep.
me if me know say all right, me single again and me know say me I gonna have my son on certain days or weekends or whatever the arrangement make. And me meet a woman now and me say to her, I say, so you like kids? She say, I don't want kids. From she answer me that the way they me no
It done.
Yeah, it
Exactly.
done exactly.
uh,
That's it. Goodbye.
you know want kids, how we are gonna take care of my youth? Or if me say to cause so cause me hear sometime me hear some people explain like me they be hear this young youth say one time. Them ask him for an interview. It turned out that he was gay still. I mean, he kind of figure that out from the way him a react. But them asking the question say, if kids in future plans are, what the youth say, him no feel like him can be a father because him love himself too much.
Wow.
And I'm like, what? Him say, yeah, him love himself too much. He not gonna have no time for pitney. So you can imagine now if me did ask a woman that and she answer me that way there. Might be motive.
You can imagine if that situation did go further where that question wasn't asked and them get into a relationship and then boom, you have a kid. What go happen?
Yeah. So that's
One other thing you have to do too, you have to see how the person treat their own kids.
true, true.
Because yes, and yes, they might treat their kids nice, but treat your kids. But if it's a good person and you see how they treat and you see how them treat them kids, and them love them kids and then treat them well, and the kids is their first priority. Most likely, if them love you, them will treat your kid the same way. So that's another thing you look at. Because for me, like in the past when we date people, me like them, but in the back of my head, there's this particular person where me say, would he be a good person for my son? And it was a no, right? So I know that it won't go any further than just having sex,
I think
right?
let me say in terms of I wouldn't put a time on it in terms of when if you introduce a person to your child. I wouldn't put a time on it. It would be pretty much
Would it
it
would
would
be when this time is right.
you're gonna know when the time right because
Yeah,
as Mr. This so you and somebody a date you in yourself you know when you and somebody I reach a point now where I say say feel like say if we move in together and start life because if we reach a point now where we don't have that connection there instead of it that person over as a parent and you have as a parent and the financial constraints part
exactly.
you can say all right we have to merge this now so I
Right,
feel like whenever you start make that whenever you reach that point where you have to make that decision there that at the time now where you bring the kids in the picture and say all right then we have to sit the kids down if both of them have kids or if I just one side have kids and say yeah well, we have to talk to the kids them because remember more than likely your kids them are gonna know say yo um mommy have a boyfriend or daddy have a girlfriend. Cause
right.
you're not fool. Because
Yeah, exactly.
can tell your son right now, say, Orion, mommy is not gonna be home tonight. You know, you do it one
First thing he does is grin. He grins. Like
because
if I tell him something, he know. Like he says, that the person make you laugh all the time, mommy.
they
Cause him listen. You
know.
know,
So pretty much as we may say, the first thing you can do, you meet somebody, you make your kids them know if them all enough. You say, yo, mommy have a boyfriend, how you feel about that? Ask them, make sure say them know. You know what I mean? Tell them, but you're not gonna literally carry this person in your life
no,
that like that. You know what I mean? So as we say, your kids them don't know. Say yeah, see somebody. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like you feel just carry this person in your household, whether you be man or woman. You get me? I say so.
right. Yeah, and one thing too, if the kids are old enough to sense to know that person, cause I've dated person in the past where my son don't want nothing to do with them. So you can sense to them not like he doesn't like that person, you
Yeah,
know?
yep.
And there's different reason why he doesn't like that person.
A lot of people don't pay attention to their kids and their kids' energy.
Exactly.
Cause you see if say for instance you reach the levels they know where you go sub up and you say for instance you jump the gun then and you make your youth meet a man or a woman depending on what gender you are.
Yeah.
Meet your significant other and you realize say your youth show that man has some bad face without no introduction or nothing. Like you in yourself supposed to say then oh, behave so like normally behaves around people. Like sometimes if you read into that and realize say
Right. It's true.
tell me so
Yeah. Like sometimes I remember dating, not dating, but you know, with somebody, and I will say, okay, oh, may I go and lunch or something, and he's like, why? He just didn't like this person, you know?
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
just didn't like, and then this person, other person where we like, oh, this person calling today, mommy, or something. You know what I mean? The energy.
All right, and you will have sometime you will have kids where they pay so much attention then we see your phone no ring for all 1 2 day and I say so mommy how is it so and so no call you or how is
Right.
phone or so as son now you can realize say say
And
take on to that person because
yeah, another thing he observed too. Because man and woman have arguments too, right?
yeah
So observe if me cry or if me happy. You know what I mean? So in like if somebody will make me laugh all the time, he get happy when that person call. But if like say me cry over something, him know. Cause I know sometimes me not have to cry in front of him, but he knows when I'm sad, right?
Yep.
So he be like, "Mommy, okay," or whatever. But if that person make me laugh, like you would ask me if mommy is that person that make you laugh, like or me say, may I, may I go somewhere and if me say a particular person, he kind of give this little blushing face, so I'm okay with it, right?
So as when me say you have it's like vice versa. Cause you don't want start a relationship with a person and then no it's like a clash between the person there and your youth. Like
Yes,
your youth not no respect for them just for the mere fact that him not like the person, yeah. And your are might be the person you just not like picnic. You know what I mean? Like him good for you in a sense where he make you happy, him treat you good and rare, but you have to remember say your kid is an extension of you. So if
yeah,
person and you now mesh, it will cause problem. And some
yeah.
people here, some people overstep them pitney and not care.
Exactly. Because to them it's all about how I love him. But what about your kid?
Our
It
own
because what you have to understand, they go through mental stuff.
yep.
So you have to they have to come first. So maybe that a question because me struggle with this too. So my as previous live, I shared that my ex have a daughter now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his daughter live in another country. So his relationship is in another country. So his proposal was him a go bring my son for Christmas there, right?
Okay.
But as I said, me never have to deal with this ever in my life, like a stepmom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
And so me I said to him, say, I don't know about this. This is my baby, and you're gonna bring him to a stranger. I'm struggling with it. And he because me I go bring my son on Christmas holidays, eventually me I go take my son out of the country and bring to meet his sister and this woman that I don't know. So I said to him, can I talk to her?
yeah, yeah.
Like get to know her because it's not like say me accept that we've been separated for almost 5 years, right? Me not have a problem. So me said to him, say, can I talk to her so me can know her and feel her out? Because
Yeah, this I
this is unusual for me and this is hard. And then he said something like, what if my son call her mommy? And I'm like, hell fuck no. Exactly what me say. I'm like, no, this is not happening. My son not
Well,
call
that
nobody
is
else with
that
no
is
mommy.
true.
No.
no.
Like literally I said that and he's like, what do you mean? I said, no. First of all, you have a woman, and may I express myself. I said, first of all, you have another woman in another country. When COVID happened and you come visit your son, me see icky on your neck. So therefore, you're still not settled down. So no. So I see him where I me say it, I see how me I tell her no. And I'm like, no, you not taking my son go meet that woman. Wait, me not even think me just think say you the one why the pitney her, so you just knock up the first person we come. And he's like, what the hell?
I
So
remember
then he's like, you're not talk to her because you're gonna tell the woman say me only knock her up, baby. I'm like, no.
remember say we did have a conversation about
Guys, I'll be right back. My parent at the moment.
Mhm.
about yeah, remember say we did have a conversation about the daddy mommy thing there.
Yeah.
And but I think we come to the realization say yo if that a go happen in that type of relationship there with somebody it a go happen but it's up to the child. I don't think anybody the step parent or the parent if force the child to call nobody no mommy or no daddy. I must see a child to feel comfortable enough to call somebody that. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, me not feel like I did like say yo like in a your case now your ex-husband not supposed to I got tell him son to call fame other woman mommy.
No, not when me not think say it's a long-term relationship. You
Yeah,
know?
whether long term or short term. I think as you know what I mean, the youth if develop the respect that they say, okay, me see her as a mother. So me I'll call her mommy. You get what I say? Him fit.
And those are the things me still, as me say, I go struggle with in regards to if me meet somebody and if you call. Cause in my head, my son don't need another father. He has a father.
Yeah.
But that's my a lot of people. That's just my opinion, right? But we never know. I don't know. As we say, I haven't experienced it yet. It's been almost 5 years. I'm in experience having another man around him.
Yeah, man. Them thing that if it just happen genuinely, organically, and not something where you have to force for nobody. You know what I mean? It's just like with the same thing where we are talking about in terms of like when you feel introduce your partner to your kids, them like it will just happen organically and it's something where you can force. So you see some people know, some people do it because of convenience. So say for instance now, um, me know meet a woman and me have my own place and thing and my son come stay with me sometime. I say, no, say for instance, my son live with me.
Mm-hmm.
See, because of convenience now, I'm in either get a babysitter or carry my son go stay with their grandparents or a mother or whatever, so me can go sleep with a woman or go there with a woman. So for the convenience now, because me have my house and me have the space, me just care a woman come on my yard and not care about my son because
Right.
convenient for me. Me not fear do no extra nothing. So for
And that Yeah, and that's why me did on my YouTube channel, Fancy Ready, I talk about why it's important for women be independent because that's one of the reason why a woman moving a man or introduce them kids to a man um too soon because not every woman, but there's some women who needs financial help, right?
yeah,
So them quick then see one man we can help them that way. So them think say okay, the man can do these certain things for me and my kid. So them moving the man right away and have the man in the kid's life too fast, right? And then that man move on and then stuck again. Oh my gosh, because they feel they need a man to take care of them,
yeah,
right? And that's why I'm saying in my video that maybe that's why I haven't had anybody around my son since almost 5 years now, because not to brag or not, but me I'm able to do that on my own, so me not feel rush into certain things because
yeah,
we can't, right?
yeah. Some people do it in because of convenience, and then them not look at the long term effect where it gonna have on kids.
Right.
Because look at it this way. No DJ Bullet, Mika a babysit. Well, actually Mika drop asleep. But so like some people don't look on the long term effect with a gap on kids because of the same thing where you just explained a while ago. So a woman now, say for instance, she have her own place, but she might have struggled with her bills them. You know,
Right.
light bill, rent, whatever bills may come. Cause you don't know, you know what I mean? She's single.
Right. And she might not move the man in, she might move in with the man. Because in my case, my mother always been moving with the man because she don't have no if well, she don't have her own, so
Yeah,
she live with the man.
yeah.
She go move in with the man.
Right. Whichever way, whether
Yeah.
woman are moving with somebody because she need a roof over her head or she have a roof over her head, but she have to move in somebody if take the if take off some of the pressure they have. So again,
Right.
it all comes back to convenience. But a lot of people don't look on the long term effect where it have on a child, whether it be boy child or girl child. Cause look at it this way. Say for instance, you meet somebody might be a nice person, but this person in a them mind, them need a plan for settle down. Him just find one nice woman where him can get some front from whenever I feel like it. And him go and take where him a get until him get him no bother. Him get tired,
Right.
him move on. Your you them now get attached to this man, yeah. So you
Yes.
another father figure that gone out of their life again. You meet one another man and it just has happening in a cycle. Because
Yes.
time to vet these people and figure out who really want to be with you or who really want to start a life.
Exactly.
So
Because as again, it come down to okay, this man can take care of my kids, or them not even financially, but and in certain cases, them the man assure the kids them love and attention more than what the father do. So the girl attract to that and say, oh my God, finally my kids them have a father figure, right? And so that happened. I've seen it, but I'm so scared for those people, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
personally at my age, me no want nobody in my house where financially can me not say take care of me, but have to come in so we can do things together. So
because
if they can't pick up nothing financially, sorry, I am sorry.
match up to your level. But
They have to.
then again too, um, you have the safety part of it, and me still I go say whether it be boy or girl child, because some people might feel like say a girl child alone can get molested or them thing. It happen to both
Right. Yes.
because you have some of them man out there have some heart, some dirty heart. And man alone, woman molest picnic too.
Yes, and that's why I said it's important to do back checks. And I'm some they laugh at me when I say it.
No,
It's
but
important.
it's
There's free back checks on the internet. Do back checks before you bring kids the man them in your house.
and then you will have the parents, especially females. I mean, I don't like me I throw females under the bus, but most of the time we hear about them stuff. I have to female parents where them daughter will come tell them say, say so and so touch me, and them no believe. Them feel like say the pitney, cause it will go back to the same thing where I say the pitney don't know like that man from day one. Cause pitney feel energy and feel say yo, me no like that man. She pitney might have feel like me no like how that man look for me,
Right.
And she a try give her mother the warning there from early out. I say yo, don't talk to that man, but she just a listen to her body. Cause she want man, so she just a listen to her body and not listen to her youth. She move.
Exactly.
This man start touch her little pitney. Her little pitney tell her, say, mommy, say so and so touch me. She run the little pitney, say, oh, a long time I like me, man. A long time I like me, man. You know I may have man too and rare. Cause me see them something that happen. You know what I mean? Me see them thing that happen, not literally see the touching happen, but me see them conversations there with people that have with them pitney where I tell them, say, oh, you tell lie for me, man, because you know why me have nobody. Or I chew me and your papa no there again and them.
Exactly.
I say,
You're lying. Why you're lying?
yeah, so
There's so much examples where the parents say and then when the like say you tell your mom say your stepfather and then the stepfather start abuse you physically because them say you lie, right? So it's not even just touching, it's about the abuse, right?
yep. So it's like I feel like in a case like that, if you are a single parent and you are go make that transition in a another relationship, you have to put your kids first. And you have to think about all of the things that you have to think about. Is this person a safe person for their own me you? Because at the end of the day, you can't take up somebody where you go afraid for left your youth with if you have to go somewhere. So for instance, like you live in Canada now, fancy, Mika live in the US. If one of you did in a relationship like that and something come up and one have to go to Jamaica, you not supposed to have a second guess if you can leave your kids them with your man.
Exactly.
Supposed to know say yo, yeah, he more take care of them just like how if me did there are you know what I mean? You're not supposed to have to worry, you're not supposed to say, right, me have go left my son up and my sister up and my auntie or you know that's what I say whether it be boy or girl, you're supposed to know say this man yeah, is a good and upstanding person where you know what I mean, if me gone for a weekend or a week, me not have to worry.
Right.
Mostly I go to those
This is this is why initially me say as soon as me feel like say all right, me find somebody way me somewhat interested in that is when time them I go meet my son and meet them on a casual basis. Because me no want later down the line me find out say yo the person here is not who me want run my child.
yeah, because I see not so my time too. It's harder to when both partners have children because you have some people who only love feed them picnic.
Yes.
And in that case, that is one of the reasons why them need to meet early and see how the kids interact with each other. Because if the kids them not to get along, there's no way this relationship going to work. Because one of we have to go compromise
Yeah,
and everybody I go put them one child first.
Always.
So
but
yeah.
as when me say, when you really look on the demographics of the thing, it's like everybody always go the easy route. They do it for the convenience. Then just think about for them
Hmm.
and not think about the youth them.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
you will have
And no matter what, even I mean, no me married now, me not feel think about no stepfather for me kid. And at the end of the day, still him my number one priority. Like my husband I go come second. Me sorry. And if it is that say him a do something or me a do something and in his best interest, it not go happen. Everything me do. So if me I go pick up somebody where now I go treat my son, I mean know me can talk for my husband. I same thing. Him I go say like my kid come first. Like since him born, him tell me that almost every day. I'm like, okay, me know you're not fair rub it in. But if it's somebody else on my meet, now go, you not have to put my kid first or put my kid in front of your kid. But you have to treat him with the same level of respect like you would then treat your own.
yes,
And if you're not gonna do that, it can't work.
Love, love, love. Yeah. And it's possible because I've seen it.
I me tell you all me
Yeah, it is possible.
in a
But
my
you know what me hate? The parent, the mother them way. I'm sure I put this now. Where can't the stepmother them way, okay, you know my fitness, so I'm not gonna do certain things. Then
Right.
what you doing in fitness life?
me and
If
me and
you're not going to pretend to be a mother figure, not even pretend, if you're not going to be a mother figure or somebody where that child can come to, then leave the man alone.
all right, me and a youth I'm work with getting an argument about that. So how we are talking something similar to this. No, like yeah, him a talk, him have a conversation with him, me overhear the conversation. Some of them me talk to good and I like me just jump in at them conversation. So like him a tell a youth say oh him baby mother, which when I think the baby mother have two kids for some other youth, or I must say two different man. And she have a youth for him. So it's like him a say oh him when him give her money, he make sure so she only spend it for a theme son. And
Yeah, that no make sense.
buy clothes, him only buy clothes for female them. So me ask this. You live with the woman where you talk about, you live with her, him say yes. So me say, oh, you managed to do that. Mind you, you did already know so she did have these two kids before you go take up yourself and go live with her, before you even breed her. So you know where you get involved in her. You must say, oh, them fathers are bum and them fathers are deadbeat. I may say, but brother, as we just mentioned to you now, you already knew what you were getting into. You didn't know all of this from the get-go. So once you go take up yourself and go live with her, you have to accept our kids then, bro. You
Yep.
cannot take out your youth in a Jordan and all these things and the rest of kids them look like shit. So you
And
want
them not realize that make them look bad as a man. Like what kind of man
Mm-hmm.
are you? Like the kids are innocent. Yes, them father is a deadbeat. You
other
are what? What does that make you?
other man say I saw him do it and him say yo and when him say when like on a weekend when him off from work if him go carry out him son alone him carry out. And me I said, brother, like how you do that? All right, me my house always be the place where my nephew them want come. And when me say nephew, not even like my nephew them and my wife nephew them. But me call them me nephew them because me know them from them a baby because me and my wife they from Wapikil Philip. Me know the whole of them. Who me no know when them born. Me know them when them in a diaper. And no from me have nephews now where teens. Me have nephews where I'm a man now. See the whole of them grow under my hand. Because them always like they run me. Even before me have youth. You get what I say? Them just always like they run me. Them want emulate me, them want wear clothes them with me wear just because of them see me behave and how me react around them. See? So
And how you treat them.
done a role model for them from if they come on my if me I go buy food, so for instance, me dip on the road, me I buy food, me I call the house and me I say, what do you want to eat? Whatever. You think me I go just say for instance, me I come off the road and buy one box food and give my son alone and me never them did you crazy? Much less if me did a stepfather to somebody. Like how you do that, like how your heart make you behave that way there. Me can never understand that. if me have a nephew where my son are pretty much the same age. And if him there for the summer or Christmas or whatever, which him always there with me, when me I go on the mall, I go buy clothes for me youth, I two of them me a shop for. And if me can't buy clothes, he two of them me not buy none. And I some
Aside figure, me
wife
have, well, back then, which was stepdaughter, like, still,
can't do that.
me and her still, she, right now, I mean, she never call me mommy or whatever, but she call me auntie, and me still Auntie Mika, even up to now, and me and our father, like, over for years now. But me and that little girl still have a relationship,
Yeah.
and
So auntie
we're
and a
still
mommy.
friends. No, not Sierra.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, cause like it's like me can't understand and them thing they may have said to people say yo. And then she know as a mother, how you feeling at yourself then with a man when not care about the kids and where him no father for you. Like
Them not think about the parent, as you guys were saying before when time me not put on my baby. Like, them a think about themselves and financially, oh, me can't afford to lose this money because him a do this and him a do that. So them put them kid aside
yeah,
and the
like
pitney suffer.
you don't know how that work. Because me can see if you have two or three pitney or four pitney and you go up on the road with them, one of them look way better than the other two. How you as a father feel? Remember,
That's so
it
wrong.
is very wrong.
And them say what goes around comes around. If you're gonna treat people pitney like that, same way them gonna treat your pitney. That's why any little kid come around me, to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of what you say now.
People pitney.
Like when yeah, but when if them
Me
come
feel like
around
teeth are
me,
come out in here.
no, it's not like say me not like them or whatever. But I'm not a Meeks you
You
know
just
me. I'm
don't know
very
how to deal with them. That's it.
I've never dealt with people kids, right? So I may get nervous when up a kid there around me. Even sometimes they work and kids come in and them a run around the place, me just get so nervous, right? So but me try not to treat them treat any like if my son have anybody over, me try if he say, darling, they okay and I treat them no way because I know how it feels to be treated differently, right? So me not do it to people kids.
Ross, somebody else are complaining about your audio, which we've been telling you.
Yeah,
But one perfect example, Tanya, like, as we everybody know how you praise a stepmother. Like, if in a situation where you become a stepmother, that's the perfect example how
Exactly. Yeah,
to
me
treat
know. Yeah,
your
exactly.
stepchild.
Yeah, because me get the feeling of the best feeling of me never feel like I'm not her daughter. You know what I mean? Even till this day,
Yeah.
like if me I tell somebody I work, so I'm excited to go to Ontario or my stepmother spoil me. Literally. When me there, I don't me just upstairs and me smell food. She food that come upstairs to me. That's how she treat me. This even at my age, I don't feel any different and it's just a good feeling if you know say me have that role model. Not even just role model, but that person in my life where show me that and she
Genuine
are one of the
motherly love.
person what I love where know say make me know say me beautiful always. You know what I mean? Constantly. You're beautiful. I'm proud of you. Never the day when she not tell me that.
Aww.
Always. Right?
I like
So it
Chantel.
whatever. So but that's what a mother does. Cause a mother I go boost you, right?
Yep.
So
I will not lie.
I when I lie. Exactly. So me not gonna treat nobody different like a Christmas no and so like me no even when stepmother I'm 37 almost I mean no I guarantee me got
All right,
Ontario
bullet. Don't burn up your food.
may I get this may I get that it's the same way if
broke
you
your
not treat me no different than my sister
broke,
right
broke your broke bud.
I'm
Broke
when me
bad.
tell her say me brought by this lady book trip me and my sister got LA that's how broke bad I am at 30 odd years old so
To be honest, I'm just joking about that still, but that's how it's supposed to be. You pretty much have the same thought process as me. Like if she I go buy something for her daughter and she can't do the same for you, more than likely she not gonna do it until she can do it for both. And that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Some people don't them not care. You know what I mean? Them just care about feed them picnic. Like
Then in a situation like that, me not feel like say them support then stay by yourself and take care of your own pitney. If you can be with somebody else and treat for them pitney as equal or somewhat equal, 60-40, whatever the case might be, then don't.
in a the co-worker case though, like all right, you meet this girl shape good, girl look good, whatever, you get with her, and uno gel, the sex good, whatever case, whatever make you steer, whatever make you decide, say, yo, yeah, me I go get a youth with that girl. Yeah. Yeah, like you should have didn't make up your mind from you say you
Day
have
one.
here we go on. The girl have two youth already. So I write a three, somebody this me I take up on my shoulder right now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like you're supposed to in that mindset there already. You're not supposed to get in it, and when you get in it now, you're gonna say, oh, the baby father, them a bum and them a this and them.
Exactly.
And
So wrong.
yeah, that's crazy. Like you pretty much I use the baby father, them fatter Friday picking them. You understand what I'm
But not only that, it make you look stupid as a man. Because if you're gonna say the baby father a bum, that means that the
Then
baby
you're a bum
father
too.
nah do certain things.
Then you're a bum
So if
too.
you not doing it, you're just as bum as he is.
saying?
That's why I make this point. If me a date a man and he have more than two kids, I'm done. Me no want a man with more than two kids because guess what? First of all, if now come to me and say I have seven pitney, I'm here there with him. Cause me don't know how unless the money large, I'm a billionaire. Because me don't know how I'm gonna take care of me and my pitney and feed pitney them. That means that half of the kids is not getting taken care of.
All right.
So that
Yep.
means
Yeah, what it can work, you see if
me no want it. Sorry.
let me explain. It's like in female's case. You see if the man all them kids them the one place, it can work. Because instead of say for instance, if you have $1,000, figure the kids them. If a one place it a go the mother can make that stretch. You get me?
But that figure split
But
3 ways.
if it a go spit three way, it can work. And,
Say
and
a man come to me now. I have five
and
different mother.
and you
Five
yeah,
no.
no, that's a no. That's a big red flag right there. So
That yeah, no. Because the maga have one with you unless you're just the
yeah,
same.
big red
Exactly.
you supposed to
Me
look.
know.
That's why I mean I understand like how some women have 10 picnic, yeah, 6 different man, 7 different man.
And I still get woman.
No, me I say woman, me no know like how a
Yeah,
man.
woman do it. Woman because again, them
For,
a try again we go back to the point as Ross where them a try. They are one pitney with one man
mm,
and them move on because in the workout and then go move on with this man and think say it I go work out and have another pitney again
you
and
have,
the cycle continues.
you have some females out there we are stupid enough that them feel like say picnic wall man.
Yes.
And all after 5 different tries and it no work, then
Then she said, then
And you
still a
still a do
try.
it, then you're made forever.
me see all interviews and we have how much picnic. And them somebody will say, so why you have so much? Oh, I love me just love baby. Like for
Like that, those baby grow up.
yeah, once they pick me on a baby again, they want to have one of that baby.
Then want have one next one. Yep.
Yo, come on, man. Like, and then you have
Me, they know baby pay not.
they are come, no, but and then people are come on live TV, come say government now help them and people and I beg people to help them when you go open up your foot and have how much pitney.
Because I love baby.
That contraceptives out there, there are so many different types of contraceptives. So me agree with F1 driver say. Him say, I don't think I can deal with a woman with more than one child. If she has more than one, they have to be older kids. And me agree with that.
Yeah. Good night.
At the end of the day, as a man, we pretty much grew up in a frame of mind that we say, we are the providers. Seeing? Even though the world cannot change because of the economy mess up now, it's hard for a man go out there and say, him work and your woman to stay home. Unless you have a doctorate or something in engineering or what, unless you have a good job where you make 6 figures at the end of the year where you can maintain you and your and a family or whatever. So aside from that, like you are gonna take on a woman now will have two, three picnic. A four somebody that responsible for you know. And no count if you have kids yet. That no count in it if you have kids. And the fact say you might go get a child with that same woman, depending upon the age, your age group where you're in, and if you still want more kids. So when you put yourself in a situation like that now and things start fall apart, who do you blame? You have to blame yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because as we say in the case,
Oh,
you take up a woman who have two pitney. You want to tell me say it all the time where you done mess with her before she get pregnant. You never hear once she complain say her baby father them a deadbeat. Still go breed her
wait.
and still
So
don't want to take care of the youth. Them.
as you know, there's a different demographic of people or different people who watch this show, right?
Yeah.
But what I want to say is we're not like when it comes to some people say like for me when me say me no want to date with a man with more than 3 kids or 2 kids, two max, I'm good. Me not put on nobody if you have how much kids they want, but that's my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Me just I have never deal with a man with kids. Me don't know how to handle step kids, and to me, two is enough.
Yeah.
And when Drea say and the other person that comment we say them now they don't want, that's personal preference. Some men do like love kids, but for me, love is not enough to take care of a child.
True.
Child need financial um a lot of things financially, education, certain in my head a certain lifestyle, right? So therefore if you come with the 5 kids, unless as me say in wealthy and so on, you can take care of everybody, that is fine. But it's not even just about money. Me just can't see myself a deal with so many kids.
Yeah. All
And
right.
I know they will grow up, and me not say if me have 4 kids, me I tell people will just say okay automatically no man if you look me cause me have 4 kids, right? Because life happens, shit happens. I do get that. But sometimes it can be control. It can be control. There's birth control, there's stuff like that. Me not see why you need to go and have kids after kids after kids after kids. And again, that's my personal opinion.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. We have a
So,
hold on
oh,
there. Carla, go ahead.
Yes, yes, I'm calling you from Toronto, Canada. Yes,
Carla, turn down your stream.
Yeah. 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 May I get some feedback?
can you hear me?
Yeah. We are here better.
Yep.
All right, I'm calling you from Toronto, Canada.
Yeah. Big up yourself, bro.
Yes, I had a girl with 3 kids, 2, 4, and 6 years old. And when you love somebody, you make it work. Thank you for taking my call.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
And that is
I
true. When you
caller
do
can
love, is the caller still
you
there?
make it work. Yes. So
Oh,
yeah, hear me? Caller, I appreciate your call. But remember, I personally said it's a personal preference for me.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
If
It's not like we are gonna say all right then. You're not supposed to pick up like all right. Remember, I know a woman will have 3 or 4 or 5 kids still needs love if she not find it yet.
yeah,
yeah.
Stand up. But the point when me on my side when me I try to make is like find love first then. Find the person where you want to spend the rest of your life with first before you pick the
before you go get pregnant. And
that,
I know, yes, but life can happen too. You might think so you find a person and work out. We get that. But when do you think enough is enough to have stop having the babies?
that's
That's what me now want to know.
what I'm saying. Like there are birth controls out there where you can take and say, all right then. Make me cool off for the baby having for a little bit and try find myself. Try to find a person where want to stay with me. Because if you really talk to enough of these mothers where we're gone over 5 kids already, especially if 5 different men, are the same thing. They might look for that companionship and that love there, and then try to find it in every man where them get pregnant for. And then some
But
you have in between them baby father they have some man whenever they breed them too.
yeah, but rewind at Russ.
Yeah.
There's I want to know what's going through the men heads too. We have 8 kids, 8 different baby mother. Because it's not just the females who's having different kids after different kids. There's
Well,
male who does it.
you have fun. There's a lot of factors in that. Yeah, because we have talked based on conversations we're over here. Because I don't know, we hang out with older men sometime when we younger grow up and we have friends, and them stuff there. Some man just feel like say baby for man. Some man feel like say every woman them jump on them fi get a pitney with them. They not care about the stability of the person where them a breed. Them not care if the pitney, if the woman are gonna be a good mother. Them not care. Them just want to know say, Missy fancy, nice browning, fancy if you have a youth for me. Them see me
And that again,
a youth.
sometimes boil down to the women that allow them to do that to them. Because
Right.
if them realize that is a man where, yeah, him have already have how much kids out there with how much baby mother, like don't be a statistic. Him gonna do the same thing to you.
And listen,
Don't feel like you can change him.
yeah,
Most women feel the way that, oh, me better than him rest of baby mother them, and both sugar
Yes.
breed and both them
Yes.
gonna do the same thing to you.
a lot of it to a competition.
Exactly.
A lot of it to an team competition. The man might be a nice looking man, straight face, straight nose, have little pretty hair, and a woman will just look on him and say, "Someone my pitney if you look," or
Yes. Mm-hmm.
if you have good hair. There's just that a reason why she would have willingly lie down to make him get. Sometimes, yo, you would be surprised. Why?
And can I ask a question to Atras? Another question.
Yeah,
You you say you have eight. No, to everybody, Atras and Mika. Personally, a man with eight different baby mother and them turn on want to settle down, say they in their 40s now, right? 40, either you're 40 or have eight baby mother or something. And then now you ready for settle down with a decent girl like me with your eight kids?
yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
as we may say,
No.
It happened, and as we call us said before, love is love. And if you actually love that man with the 8 kids, you have to settle down with him if
Me
you
just
realize
can't
that
deal with
within
the eight
him,
kids.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, but look at it this way. As the FX1 driver says, sometimes it depends on the age of the kids. So if these kids, say for instance, you say my like in them 40s, and he started having kids early, and most time kids them are not them teens that go up to like being adults. You can take a chance there because they are all grown. So you don't have to worry about, and sometimes too that can be a problem too because um
them
look on even with Beanie Man and Fame lady we him have now. Remember say in the early stages him did have a problem with him daughter and him woman that get along because they are not their age difference is not too far apart. So the daughter did have a problem, say, yo, like, daddy, a big man now, like, why you gonna take up a girl where that young? You understand what I say? But if you really look on it, she are one of the best woman him talk to, in my eyes. Some people might disagree. Because
Why would you say that?
in terms of in terms of maturity and how she go about handling family based on what I have seen,
Or based on what you see? Okay.
based on what because we can't talk about what we don't know.
Right.
yeah.
Based on how me hear him talk about her and how, you see the changes in him too. Those changes may be maturity because in younger when him that with all the time. It can be his own maturity, and it can be might be because of how the woman deal with him. But she seemed like somebody were level headed and know what she's about. You understand me? I say so. I guess might be the daughter now kind of see that now and it makes she kind of calm down because sometimes as when we say because like even for me now, if me see my mother go take up a man we're too close to my age and younger than my mother, me I go have a problem with that. Me a big man where should not bad we should not matter about who my mother date, but I still my mother. You understand me?
Exactly. So sometimes with the older kids,
So with all that
like as you and
because I'm
driver say when the kids them older, but you still are gonna play
still
some form of role in them life.
yeah, it's
So
still
me not think older or younger really matters. And most time if you go pick up one woman like fancy that fancy son old is an older child and you say, all right, then him not gonna need certain things, it not gonna really matter that much finance not gonna matter because fancy take care of our son. So that other woman out there we have four pitney, three of them older and one younger one, and you feel like say, oh, me only have a response for the younger one. Me not think that make a difference if a child older or not. Because some women can take care of them kid and some women don't want nothing from you to take care of them kid.
Yeah, to be honest,
Because if me now forgot take up somebody and say, all right, then that person I gonna be in my son life. If first thing like from the get go, me no want you for financial because me no want it no work out and you go say, oh, I mean to take care of she and her pitney
Exactly.
and all this shit. No. Nope. If you feel like say, all right, then yeah, I'm a woman and I need to do certain things for you, it's fine. Do it. Me not gonna stop you. But don't me not gonna come to you and say, oh, me need this and my son need this. That not gonna work.
Never, never.
So
Cause
me not
and that's
think
where,
the age
cause
of
if
the
it,
child are gonna matter.
you're right, and that's when they start get aggressive with my son. That's when I gonna say, fuck off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't need you to take care of my son like that. He has his dad who takes care of him and me to take care of him.
I
Yep.
think I
But
think
when you're there on each other and he's there, yeah, me not gonna say you know to talk to him or you know to deal with him, but on a certain level and make sure say you when you talk to
Cause
me child, you gotta respect him just the same as how me expect my kid I gotta respect you. And if he might do something wrong, correct him. But dep- be very careful how you correct him.
I
Like
think
there's a limit.
I think both ways in terms of the age of the kids. Both are, it have its pros and its cons. Because
It does.
with the younger kids, if you find a woman where you say, yeah, that woman you gonna second with the younger kids, I think it is kind of easier because you can kind of groom them in a how you want them to be. You know what I mean? But then when you meet her
Yeah,
now,
but is that your job though?
no man, no, remember no, you meet woman, young woman good when you decide you're not gonna make life. Like you meet your counterpart. Yeah, so the only problem
Yeah.
she have kids and you might have kids. So as when I say if the kids are younger, it is easier because they're in that state where they're like sponges. So
right,
whatever you give them, that they absorb. You
right.
understand? So it is easier to mold them in a sense. They have a better sense of love and respect for you. Them a grow up with sister use a upright man where treat them mother with love and affection and the same to them. So them
Yeah. When we realized too before, in some cases, say me one man pick up one woman with kids are kid.
mm,
I see in some cases they treat some men does treat the stepkids more better. I don't know why they want they might try to impress or whatever. Them treat the stepkids more better than their own kids. They be there for the stepkid. Them bring the gas soccer. They buy them this and the kids out there
Because they're
not get the
trying to
same treatment.
I,
compensate.
I've seen that, but that's not always the case where they're trying to. It can be they might try to impress the mother, and it can be
Yeah, or them try make them feel like say, yeah,
no. It
I
can
am here for your kid.
it can also be him have a better relationship with him girlfriend than him have with his baby. Because some baby mothers are the ones that cause fathers you know want to be in a them pity life too. You have to look at it that way there. You understand me? So you will have a case where um the man feel more comfortable around the step
My bad.
because of how the mother make him feel. Because the baby mother know they run the baby mother every time they run the baby mother it's an argument or when you don't need to be an argument, it's an argument. Because you have some woman because them not have the man no more, them end up become a nag. Like if you go pick up them at 4:30, if I run 5 minutes late, we are tell them say, woman about send him in. And she wait until you reach at the yard to tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I say you have some woman spiteful like that. So it's not like him no want to take care of female them or being a female them life, but is the baby mother now give him the option there. But you know, as the woman with him there with you treat him so good and treat him with respect and everything, the love where him would and want to impart upon female them him have to impart it upon your kid. So sometimes I don't really like say them a try to impress nobody. I just life. I just so life.
Simone, look a link. You know her? That's your wife? No, that's not your wife.
Well, it's a private link, but what you have something to say, Simone? You can call the
You
number.
can call in.
Call in.
Maybe they want to come on the link. They want to show them face.
Yeah. Well, so what you can do, Simone, in part what you want to say, and then I might make an exception. I might do that. You don't usually do
Or
that,
call in.
or you can call in because I don't usually do that. So,
Mm.
yeah. So as what may I say with in this case where we are talking about, sometimes I know like a man I try to impress a woman. If in the early stages it might be because a man we might have do that because you will be one of them woman that we are wall out upon him. You know, give up the coach quick same time. So I'm saying, oh, me can't win over that woman here now. All right, our son like football. In buy all
Cam got every football match, buy him every football gear.
time we in football gears, them are all a match we are happening, buy tickets and invite
Yeah.
woman to come with the little youth and them thing they show the youth the most respect and them thing they because yeah, you want to get one of your draws. So yeah, sometime man we do that because man we got a great extents for what them want. But if it's a
Who
person,
is Dancehall TV, Simone?
huh? No, no, Sister Fana, tell me say Simone wants to join.
Yeah, Dancehall TV, Simone.
No. Yeah, so yeah. So sometimes I know it not always work out. It's not always work out that way there. You know what I mean?
And you know, sometimes just by being around a child, you actually genuinely just like the child, and you and that child can just have a nice bond.
Yeah.
And you guys always want to do something. You have a lot in common, and it just work out that way. And you're not try impress him, and it's nothing to do with your baby mother. It's just that you and that child just develop a nice bond. So
Alright.
you guys
Mm.
hang out and do stuff.
Yeah, because as when we say
Wanna know something?
kids are very good in reading people's energies.
Yep.
If you notice,
And
You know
if
what?
that person is a genuine person, then the kids are gonna take to them.
even in your own family, you never been around a child yet where say might be one of your little cousin or one of your friend picnic where you have never met them before. And the first time you meet them take all 1 30 minutes before you call them, you try to talk to them, and you take all 1 30 minutes before and come to you.
But when them finally come to you, then they left aside.
All right. All when you
Like all of my little cousin them like that.
all when you know they run them keep on and ask you, oh, where is Mika?
Wanna
Mhm.
know something?
And them look, so I saw it go them feed off of energy. So if they not get that energy they from you, say you're one nice person, them not go come to you. It not go work. And that's
I
why
can't agree with that, Russ.
when I say
Can't agree with that.
in the initial stage of a lot of relationships, if people really read them kids and read them kids body language towards people where them introducing them kids life, sometime them would have they would have
Save everybody heartache.
yeah, it would have been better off if them did all right. Even in my case, remember them time I'm a big man. Me no live with my mother again. Me dep on my own. Me have my own house. Me live on my own. But me's a youth will drop in for my mother unannounced when me feel like. You know what I mean? Me no call because I did other yard me grew up in, so me just go there. So me go on my mother yard one day and me see a man stand up outside. Remember, and them time my grandfather was alive, so and I like say is a must say, and my mother a man come to, but like as me walk in a yard, me just feel say I'm a man, my mother that man ya come to. As me go in the house, me say, Lord, me not even hold down me say, who the man there out there so? And my mother say, what? Me say, me ask her who the man there? And she say, I mean come to you, what happen? And me, like I don't remember me did tell her outright say me not like him, but just the way how me ask her and me a grill her pan the brother. Mind you, mother cook dinner for this man and me never meet this man before. First me I see him, and that was the last time I see him. Just by how me deal with the situation, my mother just read my energy and realize say, say Sean not like that man, yeah. And me never see him back. Never see him back, never hear back from him.
I say figure man, that's why me tell you say
Wait.
if we have anybody else who are coming in my life and meet my son, enough of them buck up the other go on.
Hey,
enough
I don't
buck up
want to
because
Tell her, if me can tell her this, me very jealous over my mother. From
mm-hmm.
little youth. And but me meet other man when my mother talk to her from jump. When me meet him, me and him energy gel. And that man is my little brother father right now. From the first day my mother introduced me to the man there, me and him did kick it off. We cool. Up till to the day.
what age did you meet that man? Were you like older child or younger?
Yeah, man, them time me in like the ninth grade. Like me in a high school them time there. When me that was my brother father.
You
But can you hear me?
remember how your mother?
My
Sorry,
mother,
Mac, you want to say something?
No, man, go to me. Finish what you asked me. Just want to know if you can hear me.
yeah, we are
Oh
here.
yeah, we're hearing you.
And my brother father not along anymore. That's my last brother. Them not along anymore.
Yeah.
Me and him still get along. If me see him, he's a man of me respect. So if me see him, I go pass him. Me still hail him, and because we have that genuine respect there for each other, because as what I say,
Mm-hmm.
from the get-go we did already kick it off. Because we
What I'm what I'm asking is pertaining to the topic. Like how long before your mother introduced you to him? Like when them just start date, were they dating a while? How was the introduction?
think um it was a while after, because like my mother no normally invite people at the house if I know somebody where she know. You know what I mean? And it's not he has never like slept at my mom's house either. You know what I mean? He would have just normally come there and them sit down on the veranda and talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there were times where my mother would go spend a weekend with them, and then that's when them get close now. And then me already know about him because me and my brother they get introduced to him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but it never like she just meet him and him come at the yard, come look for her, and no. My mother no run them joke there. And as me say, with the person when I tell her say when me never feel good about him, them time me a big man. So my mother never affair a vet nobody through we know, cause it will how we grew up, we are big people. That's what me say me no live on my mother yard no more, me live for my own. It was just coincidence that me drop in at the yard at that time and see this man where me energy me just feel weird when me walk in a yard. Me just feel away and me I say, yo, I would a man there.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But just the way or me deal with the situation, she just read me and realize say, yo, I like me not like him and why me I behave that way there. And it was like years after the
You know.
argument come back up and she say, yo, you remember one time when you come at the house and you did so a man so and so, and she remember me about the incident, and she say, you know, say I realize say never like the man and me just never bother. Cause she said she realized like she found out things about him after that when make she realize that she didn't make the right decision when she just cut him off because of how me did angle the situation. You understand?
Yep.
And me I say, really? And she say, yeah. Cause we never did talk about it after that. Like me never asked about the man cause as we say me not see him.
The
So
man just disappear, just appear and disappear.
ask about him or not, but he just one day we have a conversation and they come up. But when me I try to say is as mothers and fathers, you have to have that connection and that bond with your youth, whether them are 1, 2, 3, 4, no matter. Where you
Where
can
you can see these things and know.
read your picnic them. Because that's what I
And
say.
it bring me back to as what me say from the get go. Like as soon as me realize say, alright, me kinda see a little thing in the man here where me and him might end up go somewhere. Like that is the time me I go meet my kid.
You know,
Cause
you want to talk?
imagine if yeah, go ahead.
No, no, finish your statement, man. No, cut you off. That's
No, that's
important.
it.
Okay, well, for me, me can't tell you this, you know. Me normally get along with my step pitney them, you know. Cause my step pitney are about my age, you know, so me never had no problem with that.
Your
We
step.
always have a good, my step pitney them are my age, cause big old man me deal with.
All
All
right,
right?
all right.
So now the cougar them.
Let me ask you the question. So it's like you never have no resistance from any one of them. Like I say, yo, like why mommy I date somebody my age or younger than me or just a little bit older, that you never have no resistance in that case.
I honestly, to be all the way 100% honest, I have. You know what I mean? I had to actually sit down and have that conversation. But then it's kind of like, you know what I mean? You kind of got to, sometimes you have to take it with a grain of salt because I might not be around for a long period of time. Oh, that's mommy friend, but you don't know what me and mommy had. You know what I mean? But you know, they weren't stupid. I mean, they're my age. Some of them look a bit older, some of them look younger. So it is what it is. I don't know. I just never. But I wasn't around for too long to, you know, to ever find out these things.
Not
But
like we don't feel like a something that we could have managed.
my dog, me can't. Yo, me couldn't angle it to the brother. Would I must have to beat him up?
No, we could manage
Nah,
that.
I would have to fight him. Blood. What?
Me tell you how me stay.
No, but I mean, you would make it bother you if it's a case where you're not planning to stick around. If you're like Mac and you just a cut and go through, you don't care. But if you're planning to stick around with that woman and them have a child close to age in you, it's gonna bother you and you're gonna find a way to deal with it.
I me tell you how me stay. See, because me tell you how me stay. Me is a person where anything me no want for myself, me no want it for another person. So I see if me even say, all right then, me fi meet a older woman and she have kids, me no want her youth them know me, especially if me know we just have a fling and me not go stick around. I want your youth them know me. If we have a sneak run them, we are gonna sneak run them. Me no want them.
I'm perfectly
That
good with that.
no, that's different. Yeah.
You see, if it so happen that's them find
Wanna
out,
buck up couple times.
I say go. That's what Max say. If we have to sit down and hold a conversation and talk about this, and
Hey,
you know say, hey, what? Me like your mother, me respect her. You know what I mean?
what
Me not go hurt her. Or me just tell her as it is, yo, listen. Me and your mother just have fun.
me can give you one story.
We don't know where this is going to go, but really, because as well, Max said, we are talking about kids now, we are big people. We're not talking about young kids. We're talking about people where we can have that conversation with them. And that is only if them catch up on me. If them not catch up on me, you don't know me. Me see you in the street and know say, oh, a woman's son, rare. No, me can't do them, brother.
Me have a story for you, right? Me talk to this big woman one time, and her son was about like 18, 19. Them time they made it at like 23, 20, yeah, about 23, them age there.
Yeah,
right? You understand? So imagine no walking in the house. And she said, oh, this is my son. And I say, yo, me see him say, yo, me hear it. You know, because him look young. You know, him look younger, but I talk to him and say, oh, how old is it? I never asked her none of them questions before. You know, you have kids, and it is what it is. She said, yo, my son at 19. Me say, yo, me really kind of like dress back and start. Yo, me say, yo, what if the youth feel that way and try to run up on me? A big man can kick me down to rat.
Mother, they a big, you can put it for your grounds, bro. Me tell her, but then you being that young and she knows that she couldn't be your mother, she no want tell her because she know in herself say, oh, this youth might not want be with me because me have a son.
Well, and they fancy drop asleep.
Look, so for me, it's like me rather she did tell me. I might fast it. I never really get too much into it and ask, but
yeah,
it was crazy because me like, all right, then to be case me in a real mood, I never really got a house. Cause enough to me, yo, me feel like me could walk into just like with man I deal with any woman still. Feel like me could walk into something where, you know what I mean, could have been detrimental to me. Man, could I feel like when you say, yo, this nigga look like him at my age.
yeah.
I want to come fight me and come war me. I mean, I know what they have been at their house.
I set up in front of it.
Yeah, but me not like the Spanish woman, they nice, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, but guess what she did name? She did name Jacqueline. We want a joke for Jacqueline. Hey!
Sex nice, but the age thing.
Then a lot of people go into relationships and use convenience to make decisions. It like in a Fida big woman case, she no care because pretty much I said, "Who am I? Oh, so I can do whatever I want."
That's exactly what she said.
You're grown, you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, she now put herself in her son's shoes and say, "How would my son feel to know that the man that I'm dating is 4 years older than him?" Like, you know, because my mother has asked me questions like that. Like she said, one time she asked me that she said, "What would I feel if me date somebody younger than me?" And me say, it all depends on how much younger. Like if I'm my age or in a my age bracket, that's a no. But if like say a person like 5 years younger than you or 8 years younger than you, me not have a problem with that because that person's age still way higher than my age. And that's a grown person where, you know, supposed to have them life together and all these things. So me not have a problem with that. But if for somebody where in a my age, that is a problem. That is a huge problem. Because oh me I go feel for a man when I'm my age group are there with my mother. First and foremost, you can't talk to me. Me no want a friend from you. Me not got no respect for you. That I first thing. And that all cause problem. Me no know no me stay. If my mother would then go ahead and do something like that, me I go start resent her. Me go just cut her off and now talk to her if you all them sitting there. I just me that some people not care. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't bother them, but I just me that I just so me stay. Because me
Yeah, like what if that person make your mom happy?
no, but at the same time, me know my mother wouldn't feel comfortable if me go take up a woman for her age. You get what I say? So
Yeah.
exactly. That's why me I say, as with Sizzler fan I say no, that's why you don't meet the kids at all. So if me meet up if me a deal with that TikTok videos big up, if me a deal with that big woman, me no want know where you with them. No matter what age group them is, me no want know them.
Then that is in a sense where you're not planning to stick around. Then it don't make no sense to know them.
They're all right now. Me at this age, go there with that big woman. When me want her to do it now?
Bit of life, future.
Be worried. So when you hold and saggy, me still young and in my plan, you crazy? Me no want
You mean so she go dead before you and you can go look to somebody else?
no.
So here. So today, right? I have a client. So he, for some reason, people like to open up to me. I don't know, maybe because I'm nice. But
I
anyhow, so
I need a
him,
reader woman
right? So he must said to me,
in
say
FT boss.
him him cheated on him. I got through a divorce. He cheated on his wife. His wife is a doctor, and so he must said to me, say him not think say the wife and the husband now, cause well, not husband. Wait, they might get a divorce. So fiance, now I go work out. So I said, why? Him say because she's 40, 45 or so,
Mhm.
and eventually she go look old. So I'm like, but it's okay and whatever. So he's like, yeah. So apparently him attracted to, and he must say to me, say, which is true. He said men are very visual, right?
Mhm.
And he must say men are very visual, and he never really attracted to her anymore because she had age and stuff. She have great
So that's
ear
why I'm
and
gonna cheat.
precisely.
So
And it made me so sad because I'm like, but she get old. And then what him say what really made me feel sad is when him say, she got age more because of her skin color, or skin pigmentation, or me no want to,
She white.
live. Yeah.
Wow.
No, I
Said
didn't want
white.
to say it. Yeah.
So
So,
white.
but I don't wanna, I
So
don't
white.
wanna say it. And he's a Spanish guy. He's not like he's black.
no,
But it just made me so sad. And I sit there and listen to him. I'm like, you're sad. And they're fighting because apparently, because he used to stay home with the kids, and she's a doctor. She make like $500,000 a year, right? So him now he's getting like spousal support, and he might fight for half of everything, right? And then I said to myself, that's so wrong. You cheat, you go time marriage, and yet you want half of the assets. I think it's so wrong. But to each to their
It is
own.
wrong. A dirty man. That
Yeah,
is
I know.
wrong.
And the
I want
funniest
to sign a
thing,
prenup.
I
the
open up.
first they didn't cause a whoop. And the funniest thing, the
And if
girl went cheated and the wife with they have a kid together. And the girl we have now is not the girl when cheated and the wife with. So he can't make up his mind. And I'm like, you're trouble. And when you see them talk too much, them trouble. Because he talks a lot.
Mm.
And I'm like, why you here? You know what I mean?
Because you're my banker. I'm off of my wife's money.
No, but you see, on the state, the tables turn now, and is a man in another position, they don't have a problem. But when,
No, I don't. I no, you're wrong. Don't even say that. From previous live, I said that I don't feel like I should take the man's stuff. I me said that before. Once I fit him because I didn't when I got separated. Make him keep where I fit him and me take where I fit me.
no, but in our case, I've always said this, whether it be man or woman. In our case, like that way, he was a stay-at-home dad or whatever. Cause you say him never did that work, right? Yeah, they,
It's still not working because he gets sponsor support.
yeah. So
Welcome back, Miss Martisha.
a case like um, if they had made an
Never.
all right, me and
Unnecessary, me just a week. Body not call me.
if they if
Okay.
in a case where one partner is a stay-at-home mother, father, or whatever, that means that there was an agreement with
There
both.
is.
Yep.
It made financial sense.
Yeah, but if why is that agreement supposed to be changed now? Because oh no, they no more. If
And at your fault, make we not there.
no.
And one thing that he said to me, let me point out, he said she wanted to work it out. But because, and he points out more than one time, she's aging.
When he got caught him,
And I'm like, holy fuck, nigga.
he might confide in you because you're a total stranger. But if he got caught, he might tell him that.
You're not telling that. You forgot to testify here, bitch.
I tell them that. But yeah, it sounds unfair. But
We need to make one song where say the man them wicked, them wicked, them wicked.
but
I when they're ready for ball in a court, you know, want to see them.
it's unfair in a sense. But even though him step out on the marriage, I think him say if he get something because he wasn't working all this time. But then again, you can look upon it and say it unfair because you know you're not working, you know you're not bringing nothing. You should keep your backside quiet. You know what I mean?
Right?
But
When I hear she's aging. That is true, driver. Like most older man, once them have money, them need a Barbie doll. Thank
Yeah.
God me's a size 2.
pretty much drive him now no money. I think him a live-
I woman have the money in this case.
I think he's just being petty. You know what I
I
mean?
think so. I listen to him and I'm like,
Because
you know, I'm to myself, you're petty. Oh dear you. That's what I said to myself, you know. Oh dear you.
because for the mere fact he must say and that pretty much the only reason that he must find that him tell you. Say
Yeah, she's getting older. And
That's what he
apparently
said.
he's a man where wants woman to take care of him.
I mean, I try to ask you
And then him girlfriend no is a dentist.
that's
So he like doctors and he's not working.
no,
Oh dear you. That's what I said to myself, you know. Oh dear you. What the hell?
I get some feedback. For them, he must who are listening to like that pretty much I only feel like that Martisha, you know. Say
Yeah, she's getting
And I
older.
mean, what is that?
Martisha
Yeah.
phone. So when me that have to ask you is how old is he?
He's in his late 30s.
So she older than him then.
Yeah.
That's
No,
alright.
wait, he born 70.
Like,
70. I don't know.
look here,
He's
me no
probably
know
just
that.
40.
Right, Sizzler fan, that's past man mining. Greedy man.
So you see that's you see that now that's why I go back to the same thing when me I go say to you say I wouldn't like me wouldn't take up an older woman to say me I go settle down with her. Because if you say 20 years older than me, by me being with her 5-10 years, she start reach older man status and me still young. You get what me I say? So it's like I will start to see her differently. So I wouldn't find myself in that situation.
The
then
man I look status.
Two
I
for
want
one,
to talk about.
2 for 1 that brother. 2 for 1. You can
Hold
set
on,
it on twice.
you know one phrase when me always hear man talk about when me never agree with. A man will say, oh, you can always know how your woman are gonna look based on our mother age.
Well,
But I never like that term because at the end of the day, me I say to myself, say, all right then. So if you and your woman are same age, Why you care about how she gonna look when she get old? Both are not go.
Exactly.
And like you are always young, you two are not go old.
And the worst thing is that when them get old, they
All right.
remember say
Well,
funeral balls don't look old already because I been shrivel up. And we have to deal with that.
You
So
know
what
what?
do?
We're not
no,
stray.
if you look,
Back to topic. Come on, want hear Martisha.
me so
I
Philip,
don't know what I talk about.
but if piggybacking off what Matisha said, old age is more unforgiving to men than women. You know,
Yes, true.
old age treat you if you do like say a survey, most like um old age kill more man than it kill woman. So most women outlive them partners most of the time. So me not understand.
Especially if them cross them waters here, boy.
But anyway, Martisha. So the question is, how long should you wait to introduce your partner to your kids?
Listen. You see that now, irrelative to people them and the situation because your partner can somebody where you meet while you're out with your kids. So, and me think it's sooner you make your people they know who you are deal with that better because you will see things come out of people where you otherwise wouldn't see after you give them time for pretend. Because people pretend well, So, a man will want to deal with you and worse if he might look upon you as, let's say for instance, he meet you and whatever, and he might look upon you as, boy, I want to deal with her in a butt. You understand? Remember, you're not going to know why I back a female, and him a plan. You're not gonna know nothing, and you're gonna say, "Oh, I'm waiting until whenever." Make him meet you. Sometimes you pitney them, I gonna read him up and tell you who him really
Yeah,
is.
we did say that.
Anything you see him around the pitney them a do, or one of your baby them a holler out too loud, you need to take care of yourself.
Yes, we talk about
So
that, Martisa. You're right.
if faster you make him man know or me not see why people the whole thing about wait until whenever we have sex and wait for whenever for meet the pitney, me think a crap.
Oh, we not talk about that.
Because
We have
no, but that's what I'm saying. You relative to you and the situation. You're not gonna just see Mr. John Crow out a road and just because you spring up. You say, "Oh, me I gonna make him meet my kids." But it is that if you meet somebody and yeah, first of all, you have to go tell him say yes, me have come. Would think that come up in a conversation then when people are look people and them attack. Me have kids, me have two pitney, one of this, one of that. Him for their own my pitney them for me can see how him interact with them, how him look upon them. Worse, me have my daughter. If me see I look round this a side way, one funny way, or my daughter no feel. You understand? It's
I
sooner
want
you
to
do
answer
that
the
to
question.
me, the better. It's sooner you better. You learn a lot instead of you
Same
wait
thing, me
when
say.
the man don't plan how to act around them.
true
I want to
because
answer the question.
alright, hold on them mark.
Go
Because
ahead.
it was something me that tried to say earlier in the where you have some people to like this thing is so hard to really make that decision because you will have a man that is a predator and you don't know.
And it targets you because of your kids.
All right. Well, I don't know because it's a man where in himself in will say, all right, then if me do it, take the pity me, I go to prison. But in we watch your daughter and grow your daughter until she reach the age when feel like now, if we get for him pay. No fishy car and me grow you. Me and your father, me take care of you and me do all of these things and feel like now the girl in return now for return the favor to take care of him. Have sex.
That's why woman feel learn how to pay attention and know who you see people think say then say enough time they say you can't know so till when you know. But you have whole heap of sign, whole heap of avenue for good on. And as me I say, the quicker you make man or whoever accord or behave how them is, I better for you. It no we come out instead of you they making wait round the corner plan how to deal with and make me this is way me I gonna do that she not see this. And when me this then we sit down and plan and all 5 year down the line, see what go on till when it's too late. Then time they have to go chop off everywhere him and gone to prison.
Yeah, man, 'cause
So
you will have all the man where we are grooming pitney in a way where behind your back and we all a sink off all a little $1,000 in our hand, or a little 15 bills. And I tell
that's how you if you know you grow your daughter them.
her, buy one little buy one nice little panty for yourself, man. Like my tell her them, but in a like my mind not pitney, so she not really a priest what this man are doing, but you see what yo, these things is and a bully for people that go through them and that I think.
You see, me think because people not realistic, people not realistic and them not true to their situation. Regardless of where you want to believe, when you go in a relationship with a man or a man come in a relationship with you, the truth in the situation is that if you have kids before, man, not fit him pitney them, and not fit him pitney them. So first of all, you can't force him to be them father, and him in turn can't force you to be them mother. So them thing they know it onus upon you for watch for certain things. You understand? So if you are look upon the person themselves, and as me say, based on how this somebody act towards you, and how them act towards you, pitney them. Because if the man mean to you but kind to your daughter, how the fuck that going at your head? If him kind to you but mean to your daughter, how that going at your head? So it's not a forced thing. Some people want to force people to be who them can be. Oh, he's a good stepfather because he this and because he that. No, he isn't. He's pretending, and vice versa. The same with the woman too. So you have to you look on the little things, and not the big sitting them like, oh, when the whole family did they owe him operator or whatever. Are the little things them. As me say, look which part in here you go. Know how in the conversation them have with you when your pitney get mentioned. All of them something there. You have to think and take into consideration. And you have to know, say, if you are bring a man in your daughter life, depending on all your daughter age, all your son too, you have to know where to tell your pitney them say and how, because you have to change up your little regime that time they know to accommodate who are coming in your life. You can't just go and see me hear some woman always talking about, oh, my kids them this first and my kids them that first. That's not even what it's about. You have to go make the pitney them have to adapt to the man coming in or the woman coming in. So you have to change up your regime. Make sure say you tell them, say, look, X, Y, and Z, sit your pitney them down in a one corner before all the man or when the man not there. You understand? Them thing there things where you have to do realistically. Nobody pretend and talk about, I'm not gonna do this, yeah, because
And check
whatever.
in with the pitney too. How him treat you, how him
How him
talk to
treat
you.
you when you ask him this. So what him say? Yeah, the pretentiousness that go catch up with you sooner or later, and likewise them when they come in it and I pretend one argument can tell us say him name one of been a rascal stepfather. I force him.
True.
So you sooner you do that, yeah, wait for 10 years or I want to look like a principled woman in society, so I'm gonna wait until whenever to have him interact with my kids. And then the man just there around the corner wait and I pick him fingernail because him done business with you. And you're never going to know who he is until he meet the kids, because the kids are for him agenda. Suppose it's a man who just want all people out there have so many reasons why them go at things in a them life. Man out there scout woman with all 145 pitney because them a say, oh, all worse up here. Them know the look at tax money and the this and the that.
So right.
Some of them can't fuck and breed nobody, so them want somebody where already have pitney where it boosts them little bit in a society or all them friends to them. Men out there were genuinely too will take care of you and you pitney them better than how for them one father take care of them. But it depends you if I hear pitney them and it depends the man. If I feel pitney them for see. Me do this now for see how she react to my son or how she react to my daughter. Or how him react to me. So you have to do it as quick as possible and tap the foolishness about I'm waiting until wait until what? Me no see it.
Yo,
No make sense to me.
I choose still cause there's a lot of scenarios and things to this thing where me
Yeah,
never look at it that way they say, but now that you talk about it, you have man where we look at woman where have enough pitney for choker and he want can put two pitney them on him and he talks it.
of course. Then all the same man too would sit down they want breed you up and tell you say, oh, we want to have two more, and you now think say, oh my God, he just so love when his sperm meet for me egg. Then time there little money in my plan. Say because I have a whole heap of credit card debt and sitting in one go pay for. So in my plan and I say, all right, by the time she breed 9 months, and in my check. I saw some of them turning enough little sitting there out there in a quarter relationship. Me always say anything you do or say can and will be used against you in any quarter relationship where you go. So it all depends on you, the person, you, the situation, and the pitney them, your pitney them age, and all of them sitting there for factor in when you look somebody. And as me say, me see all some girl like on the internet, them all have this big debate who get dinner first and who this and who that. Oh, me, brat, once me, if a man in my life, as me always attack, say my man and my king. And so him a go be a man where fi teach all my son how fi do this and how fi do that too. Just to say. So me now go say, oh, show my son and my whatever theme. My son and my daughter didn't have to share first. What kind of nonsense them they? Them they are no very important things where you fi think and a chat about. Man come home and when you look, it will like picnic then sit down around table and whatever. And then he start looking at himself and I say, but also if it them more important than me because this
I
and
disagree.
them some they feed into things like it fester and feed some little nonsense. Your man at your head, the man at the head of the family, he might head of the family. Are you can
I disagree, Martisha. Me son,
disagree with what?
may I share out the two plates? I mean, my family is small. May I share out the two plates same time
But
and
that's
give
what
me
I'm
son
saying. It's a
and me
stipulation.
husband same time? I'm sorry, nobody the
But
man not get it first.
But I didn't say him forget it first. That's what I'm saying. People are out there using
Oh,
these
okay.
things to create nonsense in a them relationship. And so
It all
if
depends. It all
if
depends on how these people were brought up because all right,
what
my
kind of
listen, Matisha, I grew up in pretty much two households. My father house and my mother house. My mother and my father weren't together when me know myself. So I there were times where I would have dinner with my mother and Fiar family, and sometimes we have dinner with my father family, which both my grandparents were together until them pass. You know what I mean? When we say both, I mean grandparents on both sides. So me grew up in other like my mother was a single mother, but my grandparents were always together, and my grandparents by my father's side were always together. Well, the point what I'm trying to get across is my mother household, when food cook, them usually give me grandfather feed food first. Cause I'm a head of household. In a
I,
run of my father yard, I same thing.
it
But
has signal where
for me,
you know the situation? I know you know go out of your way, go say, oh, the man sit down there so. Because if all right, this is how me share my food.
but me I
Just
try
to get
to
people to
I
understand.
try be sure say in a both of them household there, if my
Either a family food share out first or if everybody around the table so it go in a order so. You don't know about nobody.
father food share out first, and this have for both houses when me I tell you about.
But woman out there do it for spite.
Yeah, well, me understand what I say, but me I say my grandfather food share out first, and then them alert him and say, "Daddy, your food ready." So by the time I make film, we are come to the dinner table, everybody else food are share, everybody I take them seat, but nobody eats until my grandfather gets there or until my grandfather starts to eat. And in my father yard where my father, mother and father, my grandfather is a spiritual man or a man at the church then. So on a Sunday, breakfast, we all have to have breakfast together. And him sit down and we all always sit down and him pray and we eat. Same thing with dinner. But he has to be at that table before anybody can partake of their food. But I just feed them principle that.
Listen, you see all my food share in a order. Me
Yeah,
man food share, me share me picnic them food and then my food share last. So me share food out of my pot.
yeah, but in a me
So me share food out of my pot. And me not me, that I just how me do my thing. Me not see the
and nothing,
big deal about it where say,
nothing is wrong.
um,
And nothing is wrong with that. But in terms of what fancy I say, me understand that too. Where she has say, because for her family is small, if she share everybody food one time and everybody eat one time. It's nothing wrong with that. But yeah,
because there's no stipulation in it where you gonna say,
No, there's no stipulation. What
but
me I say is it's not like some me have to say when me did married and me, miss husband and my son. Me then I say, okay, me need to share theme food first. It never was like that. It's whatever like yes, like when you come home from work, what happened is you used to work week on week off. When you come home from work, we already eat already. We share food, him eat. He said we are gonna eat together. we share.
All
Most
right.
of the time, I'm not a sharer too. So me
Me, me,
like to
me,
cook.
me,
What happen is
me, me
me like
tell you
to
now.
cook, and the person then come share them food. Me not like share food. That's a one. So
Me finish a point where
yeah,
me I try me about the whole food business, yeah. And how it go. As what me I say, in the household, in the settings of the relationship. First of all, my opinion them worse if my man not eat, them cannot go in the pot. Them not going in the pot. That's one of my kitchen principle. If the whole of we there, in food share out, me put them food share out and my food share last. That's how my thing go. You understand? If him not there, me take out him food out of the pot and
So
put it somewhere else. And if me not go share them food, me say go and go share out on the food. Me not send me pitney them in the pot, go pala pala up it when me know saying food in there. That are just my kitchen principle. Me don't know about nobody else own. But I'm saying there are so many small things where after the person come certain way, and then them otherwise wouldn't. But because some people have some, me don't know if I owe them culture, them mentality, but me see woman out the way all talk about, oh, me might know them go, they go look the man or the man look them and them take on to the man and the man come in. And then when the man reach your yard now, you go try to stipulate who depend that area versus who depend that area. And so down to the food now, you say, for me put them food off share first and rare, man. And so understand, so them thing they start to it start to cultivate a bag of other things now, and the man start looking to it and I say, all right then, well if I so be the case then me have to go do this first and do this. And then one to when all the man have a picnic too. How that go? Him have a picnic, you have picnic, the two of no picnic meet up in the setting now. Oh, we go there so. Because if me take on my picnic, my man picnic as my own, a same way go, same way. Him get this, then every picnic equal steps to me. Me nah segregate and say, oh, I'm a step picnic, so for me picnic I forget this first or for me picnic. Like that's not my mentality, but it out there where people stay so. So it just vice versa, and every
that's
look you
true.
look funny from every different angle. You see a situation where sitting can come up and we cause problem because that person you never be as realistic as them did put out for be, or that person you never allow that person there to be who them really want to be because you draw some kind of line first. So if the person that go show you sitting today, the line where you if him not go show you sitting 12 o'clock, by the 11:30 you draw one line where him not bother show you that because I see one that sitting. So when 12 o'clock come, him do something else, and so you don't see who him truly is. And then 2, 3, 4 years down the line, now you see, yeah, in a newspaper, right? Say, into this or do that, or yeah, Carlene, or right, in a dear dream, say this and that at my your name, no. When at first, I you put yourself in a position. So, as some more little things like, sometimes we talk about some topic where it have no start and
yeah, that's true. Like
because it relative to the situation and the people them when it.
yeah, like in terms of that's something that I feel like it is petty if somebody I go make it be a problem to them. Like say for instance, um a father or a stepfather go say, oh you share out the picnic food before for me or pick me I go say. You know what I mean? Like that it
Because it may say half I time pity them never business. If pity them no business,
won't
If pity them no business. So
My
as
take on that is
you
I would share the kids first. Me always gonna put the kids first. Like me not gonna make them go in other pot. If he's not home, me I go share kids dinner. Like kids are kids. Kids when a adult can wait to eat, most time a child can't. So me I go share my child or Fiwi pitney them or whatever kids dinner I go share first. Even at home right now, my son are just one and me no business who in the house. Me I share the baby because a baby that like baby can't bear hunger. So me, if it is at dinner time, then at dinner time, the kids are gonna eat first. Me I share them dinner. Me understand what Martisha say with making the kids them going at the pot and play up in at the food. Yeah, me not gonna do that. Me would rather share out it. If he's not home, me I go share the kids dinner, and then no, if him home and me share him dinner, and the kids them not ready to eat, and then later on, yeah, them go help themselves after. But no, me believe say if you feed the pitney them first. While
It
an
will
adult can stay hungry, a child can't. Or it will always sit down at the table and eat the same
Walla
time.
way I eat. Walla way I eat.
Yep.
But have kitchen, my kitchen principle them as me say, a certain things nah go do in my pot and nah go do in my kitchen. I just saw it go.
I don't
You
think
see, this woman, go and go take out your food. Take out that. And then one to know say it. Like, I don't know how a society to me bring certain female to a certain standpoint because them all you all come what we scout social media and we see how people talk, you see. And some of my man them out there realize don't say bumbo clot and they be out there. When you look wife, and the girl them likewise as you say, and them out there when you look husband. Down to all the piece, a part-time meet them, every little thing. Like everything now become a situation where they must say, you see, if me do this, this will make him know say that or this because so that's what me tell you. Say, if the man even not petty to a point,
if man forget in a box or what was the argument? She says
yeah, say you know fi treat oh God, not treat boyfriend like husband, whatever. And me did a comment all in that and I ask say, how the man turn your husband? You just go to road and he fling a ring on your finger? Him and never
Me
your
say
boyfriend
when me
go
see the
to
post them, me just have to kiss my teeth.
girl them a listen to. How the man turn your husband? So if you meet a man now and you because you and him not married, you go treat him like a shit. My man will tell you, all if a box food we buy, by the time he reach home, if him no want it a crepe out in one of the biggest plate where me have and fix like a me cookie dinner. So if a box he buy and give me food.
I say
Right? And as me say, me I do pedic, me I do everything. If by the time him do 5 year or 6 year, me and he say, all right, he no want married to me. He go married to, he want married to, but me not go treat him like a shit because him not tell me nothing about no ring.
all right.
Me I go creep off the whole line foot bottom and then him I go go with his smooth foot bottom go married to one girl when he love then. Make it go so. Me no be-
And then everything get better after that.
Tisha, me think you bring up a good point. I think that's where a lot of women are lost.
They
And
be fucked up
they are
out there.
lost is that they are really scared. Like women are scared to treat men well because of the fact say, oh, he might leave me and go to somebody else. Like, so what if him leave?
But listen, a 6 or 1.5 a dozen next, because when you sit down there think that with your stupid self
Yeah,
and not treat the man good, then that's why the man a go left too.
push
Him
him
a go left too.
So that's
Because watch ya, if
just
a 5 year and the man a deal and 3 year you not treat him good and him buck a girl away. Even a conversation and him hear how the girl talk and how she woulda treat him. And him a say, you know what? After man a no idiot, him a go want find out say, let me go see how that little treatment you feel like. And him go on and the girl a treat him so good. You get fucking up. You get fuck cause you ain't treat him good and you must be fair. You must be fair. I lucky my man, lucky when he come to do, I have all 4 Egyptian slave a carry him troop and he can't come in. And go fling him in a goat milk. Because you treat him like a man good friend in come to your door. And the same thing him for do with you too.
every time me and my Tisha talk sometimes.
Yeah. But the girl them no, you see,
That's
remember
true, yeah.
Miss Kitty talk fast and she flick up her pig mouth and she flick go around the corner with the word them and it sound, it animated so it sound like a something, yeah, them something there. And the girl them believe. The girl them believe and say yes, I true she a talk. Him no easy. What me
Me
say
tell
if at 10 years you're there with me for you the story where you gonna talk when you're married to your woman is that she used to treat me so good for real in a butt.
me tell you the biggest problem when me see nowadays women have. They are living their lives vicariously through social media and social media people. So you see right now, Martisha, if you should say blow up on social media and you put your title as I'm a public figure and you have 300 and 400 and 500. So you see, we or you live your life, no, because are now a public figure, you are life goals. Or if you have a man, relationship goals. Like whatever you would do, a woman know.
You're so right,
I'm
Dre.
bitches be stupid out there and I know say the public figures that do some fuckery in a private they can't believe.
Say for instance, no, you have a man now. we're well off, and him can buy you red bottoms and all these bags and all these, and buy you a new car every month and you some like a full woman now, no. So what make you can't treat me like how Martisha man treat her? And I'm like,
Right.
me not in a Martisha man, me not have Martisha man money. I wish I could go on trips every sometime poor Martisha no go on no trip, you know. Martisha have some picture where she take from how long ago or some because you did have this girl on social media where literally almost lose her whole career because of that. 'Cause what she was doing was photoshopping pictures, like she there all these places. But she was like, she's an influencer, so she's like, she'd get money and sponsorships and all these things. But there were times where she would Photoshop stuff and make it seem like she lived this lavish life, and people found out because she made a mistake in one of the picture them, and somebody caught onto it.
So
I
see
think
when they out there rent the studio them now.
Already I business that type
no,
problem.
but
You know,
Mark, allow me to tell.
No, a real thing. No, I personally I know that.
Enough for these women, them a live them life through people and a pressure them man.
hello. Me say woman they out there we used to cook every evening. Them cook every evening and then the house always clean. And from Miss Kitty talk that's sitting there pan where the radio where she there pan. The girl just decide the morning say, hey, sorry for money come home this evening. Then time a girl like me now, they round the corner, either a bus stop when the man a pass if he come from the workplace or somewhere, and 5 day pass and the man say, oh, dirty and favor fat and he not get no food. And he must say, yeah, him no know what go on. And me I show you how it chain a thing start in a society, you know. The man start to try to figure out now what really a go on, and he might look somebody to talk to kind of want get somebody opinion. Pan way my question himself about in her head now. And he so happen for me, the young miss round the corner from the workplace. And him a talk and he then become friend and him a confide in her. And then the girl a say about X, Y, and Z, whatever. And then the man just make a decision. He made a decision now and say, you know what? Oh God,
So what about the women, you see, Martusha? What about the women that have been cooking, cleaning, doing all the right things for 6, 10 years, and the man not put one foot forward to say, okay, bear in mind, not everybody marriage enough for everybody. But what about if people them where, yeah, we talk about marriage and we talk about this, and after 10 years of me doing everything right, you not married me.
You see,
But
let me tell you
still,
this
we in
about-
a relationship where marriage is a thing.
Yeah, hold on.
let me tell you about a marriage thing, yeah. As what me I tell you. You see, marriage to me,
Hold on.
fucking redundant.
Well,
Yes, all right. Hold on. We get to your point, Martisha.
All right. So, Mika,
Yeah.
thing with me always struggle with something where I think we could do a whole different show upon this whole topic. All right, they'll ask you the question because of your scenario. So, in this relationship for 10 years,
Hi, Matt.
everything is okay in terms of you get treat good, man take you know want nothing. The only thing is he has never proposed, he has never put a ring on your finger. What is wrong with that relationship?
That me want to know when you're obviously
that's
there
it.
is something wrong. Maybe the man find there's something about you where the man no want married.
No,
No,
that's not what. It's not about marriage.
All right, you know,
Bear in mind, I said in my scenario that yes, marriage is the end game. We have talked about it.
It is not the end game, and that's the mentality. It is not the end game. Sometimes the marriage you don't want big wedding that cost $1-2 million, and the man don't have it. But he has the money to pay every month the bill them. Good, take care of the house good, take care of people good, and he does treat you good. But you want a big blood clot wedding to go show up and your friend with the man married you. Enough for them too. All if the man say all right, then he might go married and he might go in at the church just with you and him and the pastor. Uno bex no blood clot and left on a 20-year relationship because the man no want the big wedding. Marriage is not the end fucking game. I don't know where to get that from. Marriage is not the end.
I am not saying it is the end game. In my scenario,
by
That is
Christianity.
what we are working
Not
for.
end here. It is an imposition. And at that, religion and the secular world impose that on people and they fuck up people mentality. That's my belief, I'm not sure it over upon uno. But the
Yeah,
fact
but
that
in my scenario, that is
20
not.
years the relationship good. 20 years the relationship good. And you know what's that name you don't face start fuck up your relationship? Because you know see the man propose to you after 20 years. And you start do everything fuck up from that. Because you start name you down.
On next week's episode.
Well,
That's a whole different topic.
yeah, we have got to tackle that one day. But I will.
Yes.
But
We are going to tackle it for you because
it's a valid, and I think there are a lot of women who have made bad decisions in terms of they have left good relationships just because they didn't get the ring.
we're
And
not anger married to shit.
I
Them
don't
are married to shit.
some of the time I peer pressure too. A lot of women will let their friends who aren't married, who not have settled relationship, say to him, say, left it boy, because he no want you can look at 10 years now you're there with him and he no propose. So if you not propose, I when him more propose. And they this woman in our perfect relationship.
Look
feel
here.
like the perfect because the man no
Hey.
I think.
You
All
know
right.
what said that?
Well,
That's why them amend. That's why them
misery,
amend.
love, company.
Exactly.
All right. So
that's why them amend the law.
we're not jumping like too tough enough. Cause an idea, enough girl out there upset. I want I'll mash up their friend relationship and I come, oh, you forget married and we did together for this long. Hey, sometimes marriage is not it because an idea.
They sow the seed, then just sow a seed and say, so long and the boy no married to you.
Hey, yeah, look at jobs here and here.
Because some people here 20 years and think they are too much years that for people. Say young people meet them one another friend, them a teenager. So your relationship a friend you meet whoever, I wanna go on, I wanna have no pitney them no, I wanna have no household, I wanna go on good. And everybody out that road I look on that and the only thing them can see if you pop it up, the friend and company them. The only thing them can see if you break it apart, if you whisper in a 1 hour years. Because then first of all, them now go to the man. Because you can't in a practical if you go to a man go say at 20 years you know married to the girl. Them prefer go to the woman because she easier for manipulated when 20 years and the boy no married to you. No, sir. And you're a slave, you never think that boy your blood clot cell say you're not slave. But as your friend, so you think say you're a slave now.
Everything can perfect in our house. You can have everything where you want.
She's vulnerable. So
I'm your husband. Right now, I 7 years me I there with my man and I'm my husband to me. Next year, if him come and say, boy, Ray, what me I go do? Him want go and him can go on if him want go on, but you not go kill up. That's why me wouldn't. I will do it all the man when me I go meet after that if me meet none. And the same thing me I go do. Me I treat him the same way, same thing, same everything. And if he want go on, him go on too. I saw if he go. Stop chat fuckery and talk about it is the end game and it is the not. The only thing is your society fuck up people to a point where, if you don't marry them, I go say, you can't sign that paper and you can't do this and that. And then after they realize that no, them amend the law and say, all right, common law woman can't claim this or common law man can't claim this. And then people are going to still cuss and say, then how am I going to want to get this and them name married? But they've been together for how many years and whatever, and people feel entitled and people. So it start create a next whole kettle of fish over there. So I want if I sitting, so it can't make me know what to somehow no. Yeah, cook, wash, and clean because that is who you are as a woman. Wash, cook, clean, and make ever talk some other things them on the life. Do it because that is who you are as a woman. And business with where what I do one to say because do this and the man.
Save. Moral life story is people with the topic what I talk about. If you meet somebody and you want to introduce them to your children, you can go on ahead and do it. You don't have to wait and hide and then sit in the car. Guess what? 1 year you meet somebody and 1 year down the line you're going to introduce them to your pitney and pitney line. What are you going to do? Better yet, make it 2 years. What are you going to do? And you did you geet up the whole time and you flick all kind of shit you do. And then boom, you pitney the light them. What are you going to do?
May I do what Mika say?
We have look here, that all deep to because say some pitney vindictive no blood clot and if your man know
Oh,
them father, them no in him. So you
If
have a next tackler fish to deal with this so too.
it's vindictive, me sorry, I might said this earlier. Them it's vindictive, and sometimes it's not even the kids are for them own. Sometimes are the
and
part
the other parent.
and a parent.
Yep,
They say, oh,
yep.
Wicked.
because here we go on.
I know your mother. Don't
Yeah,
this and don't that.
you have the woman, where say so we all talk. So she talk to all your son or your daughter, So how your father girl give to eat? Or she can cook, she treat you good.
Where she
Or
sleep?
where she sleep when she come over there. Or so when she over there, your father pay any attention, all them something they like some things we not even know unless she say, oh, not take the talk for now,
A seed
Don't make,
sowing.
don't make she tell if you do nothing. Or them little weird there. So sometimes now it's like the pitney I hate you just because of where the other part the ex partner say. So sometimes I don't really the pitney hate. As we did say earlier, there are many factors in this thing. And you have to just luck if you fall in a situation where everything work and everybody get along. You see, if you want to solve somebody when they have good when they have good relationships, you ain't a problem.
All right.
Now you're
You
back.
see, and that my always tell people say, wanna stop the whole heap of pretending. Stop the whole heap of. I don't know about some people, but that take too much blood clot work and energy. Stop the whole heap of pretending. It's either the people them want you for who you is or who you is not. Stop
Well,
it pretending.
I
Don't
can't
it.
tell you this. My own one whole heap of belt in my closet.
I don't understand.
Everybody I gonna get beaten some case. Pitney, father, man, everybody I gonna get beaten. Everybody gonna get their ass teared. So they don't behave themselves. But they want to be rude. Eh?
Careful.
So now,
You have to be careful. You put a hand on some
who
man.
me? Yo, I would never, yo. I would never, yo. Me, I'm just
You have some people to where
walk away.
we don't even want a step parent school them child. We're not talking about beat now, We're talking about school like you're not supposed to talk to them.
Which
Make him
is
father
bullshit.
talk or make him mother. I'm not like, but I'm not all the way.
Which is bullshit. Because
Father.
people don't believe about the village and grow the child again.
Ah man, and I say them 2020 we living in that no work again anymore,
Them bitter.
I want or two, but nobody. Yeah, you know, see the new age pit there. You can't talk to them.
No, but look here, I'm gonna tell you this.
What?
You have all parents that can't chat to pitney.
Hell
Them can't
no.
do their own pitney now. And because the step parent can discipline the child, them not hurt the pitney love the stepmother or the stepfather. But them know how to talk to, how to do what them a do. Then start sow another seed around here. So because them a say, oh, so them a mother, you know, and a father, you better than me.
Yeah.
So then sow one next seed for fuck up shit.
Let me tell you.
It's broad. A very broad topic.
You can't see look at 10-year-old any pitney anywhere from the age about 5 to 10 right now. Come if I can keep you in that age range. 5 to 10. If you're the parent and you see them and misbehave and say, hey, look a boy, don't do that. Hey, look a girl, don't do that. Be all right. Then tell about your mama.
And that
God know then tell about your mama.
If it didn't get hype, in a village now, a village can grow.
Me, I look a boy. Me not talk to no penny. Me say penny road and I'm me. No man, I tuck my tail and keep it moving, brother. Cause me don't want to get no beating. Me can't take no beating for no pitney.
But I tell you, yeah, that's why I say them topic your broad for three and a 100,000 live we are gonna take for talk about them. You see, most times are your approach. You can't be all people stepmother and stepfather and go on like you want bull buck and dopey conqueror them just because. And some people me tell you no go in at the thing them with some mentality where say, oh, me now make them feel like you cannot be natural, be yourself. Allow the pitney them to come to you. Allow yourself to learn who the pitney is and learn and look into your approach to the people them pitney because I feed them pitney. No matter where you go and tell yourself, say, I feed them pitney. And there are things where people are going to tell, feed them pitney and do it. Feed them pitney where you possibly not can do. So your approach to is very, very important when you go to feed people pitney. The approach are going to be most things, I not say everything, because your pitney and for them pitney, yes, you treat them the same way in some things, but when your pitney, your biological child, if me can chop my son in a chop him crossway and neck back, and me know say yes, for me can chop him crossway and neck back and then make him over and put back out here. So me not go chop my stepson in him neck back. You understand? Me I go gently hold him neck back, make him say neck back in play, and me I go approach him different.
You must, if I say you must treat all I treat them the same way. What I'm to you?
No, you treat all of them the same way, but in different situations. Me not say if you buy clothes, you go buy better clothes.
If you're not gonna lick one, don't lick two.
No, me can rest me them, but there are things where me not gonna do with my stepson that I would do with my son. Me not gonna do that. You understand? Your approach, you have to calculate your approach. You can't just a bulldoze and I do like, oh, I'm the man woman now, so. And I'm the woman father now, so. And that's how it work. You allow yourself to learn the pitney them. And that's why I say it's important say you expose them exposed. However you want to put it or do it. As soon as possible so everybody personality can come together and people know how to act and how to behave and what to do from one say.
And if this is going to go further or it is going to stop right there.
Stop right there because people know when them can't manage. That's a cause problem, you know. A man go in a relationship with a woman with 2 or 3, 4 pitney and him never bad as a man or whatever, but eventually him see that look, this enough for me can't manage, and the woman see that too, you know, but she force him to stay. That's going to cause a problem. If him can't manage, he just can't manage.
Hold on. No, my female step pitney them usually around for me, you know. So what me can do is me can say, all right. He might have said, oh, you know, them I misbehave and then do this and then I get in life together. What me can't do, no, me can say, you know what? All right, little fella. Come and we go sit down at bar and hold one drink. I mean, straighten them out. You know what I mean? I say, look, you can't disrespect your mother and even pay bills in the house. And when we walk in the house sometime, you know, you can't walk around in a few boxes like me. Simple as that. No way. Matter of fact, I need to go wash up and plate them and we go back at the house. And that they are deal with. Yeah.
But yet you guys are similar in age.
But on a real level though, it's tough, yo. Because me not personally like me not have no little pitney with me. You know what I mean? I don't none of them something. But so me not really want to I don't know if we can really deal with it. Cause I ain't idea. I disrespect what I couldn't really take from a little pitney. Me no business if I feel me pitney or somebody pitney. All right. Hot Ras, I'm a brethren. If Hot Ras little son disrespectful, me I can tell him saying disrespectful. I ain't even know him place as a little youth. You understand where I come from? I'm making father know what not. Cause I'm a brethren. No, if me sit down, you know, I'm making just disrespect me. Then me just like when I look a friend them. Me not gonna take that. And me know Hot Ras raising his son as a respectable young man, and he never disrespect me not one time yet.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. Like you allow yourself, pitney then get to know you, then know whether or not. Some pitney know whether or not they can disrespect you from when they can't, and some will try. But
listen.
You left yourself careless and pitney disrespect. The pitney them will try now. The pitney them are gonna try.
These new age kids,
they will try.
They're not gonna try. They're gonna do it regardless. When they tell them no, you're starting to grow, they're still gonna do it because guess what? Something that back off their mind make them feel like say them big and bad and they still can't get kicked down. But a whole closet full of
them. Do you think that is the manner in which they were brought up? So maybe their parents have something to do with that.
Man, you know, say you spoil your pitney them and them not have no behavior. But when you carry the man guy, you want to go and like say,
my child is nice, and then expect the man now to treat the pitney nice.
Treat the pitney nice and do that. That's unrealistic. You know your fucking pitney them not have no discipline. You know, so some people can't carry them pitney go away. Then can't go daycare. Then can't go church. Then go no way. But when the man now come in at the situation now, what you know I say, hey, don't lick him, you know. Not lick him because of this and because of that. And at this, and you start to make up the 100,000 excuse why the man shouldn't discipline the pitney till it reach the point where you say,
what is happening with in the chat with this Colin Baxter person? What happened here, so?
So I don't know.
I deal with it. Don't worry. Nonetheless,
Okay.
me know at the end of the day, me feel like this. If me I go check a woman now and me I start deal with a woman nowadays or whatnot and she have a you. Me not meet up. Hey, listen. Me not even want she look now, me not even want she know say me I deal with her. So therefore,
Come on now, Rat.
We just
Come here, Rat. Mark.
we
Come
just-
on.
we just-
Really?
Max sound like one of them careless man they were
careless. You joke no fire.
fucker, but you know, you never want the
Right.
woman to say I deal with her. You know what I mean? Well, you can't come on my blood clot here then if I
Then you need to stop
if
date.
the woman
You know,
them
All right,
who
but
no,
you know,
no,
at the end of the day,
If hold
at
on,
the
hold
end
on,
of the day,
hold
it
on,
is on the
hold on,
woman.
each his own, to each his own.
We used to
Make
date-
we
hold
not
on,
kill
we
him,
used to date long time. There's never no. But just I say if me did if if again one more time if me did do it.
Okay.
Me not even want the woman to know say me and a date.
Me a big
Me just
woman
want-
now. Me now out there look no glad.
Me want you like Cashapp goes, but come through your wall and disappear and come back.
Kill
Nobody
it,
that wants to know say me in a house. That's the
So,
sound.
Rat play
Mark,
play
listen,
Amari.
Mark.
Rat play the Amari dirty life. Me need Rat to play up his soundtrack them, you know.
don't know Amari.
Mark,
One song with Amari, you know. And
would you settle down with a woman right now? Like, okay, settle down. This is it for me. We have like 2 kids, 2 younger kids.
Young or old young.
Say 4 and maybe 7 or younger.
When you ask Mac that question there after when Mac done saying one go through wall like Casper. You see how long it take for answer?
Yeah, I honestly want to see where your mindset is. So yeah, I want to
just
answer
tell
the
you him
question.
mindset.
All
The
right.
woman where you ask him about never know say she a Mac a deal.
You see what me I say? She not even know. Nah, but for real, I don't think I could do it because it's
Mac cut from a different cloth.
it's more of the type of situation where nowadays things different now. I like well, I can't say nowadays and back then. I just deal with a different next man and I argue with a man over pitney and woman. Cause you know, hey, listen, one thing with baby father, you know, they get enough of them feelings enough. You understand where I come from? That once they happen, once that the woman that the baby mother there, since I feel them baby mother, they feel like say they own that the woman the rest of your life. I'm good. I don't think I personally and a 2 pitney. 2?
Yeah,
Mark,
2.
Mark, I ain't even gonna ask you your age, but
No.
however old you is, right? However old you is, there are certain level of maturity when it comes to certain type of relationship, certain type. Because if the baby father accord certain blood way, it is not, and you for check the baby father, you know, are the woman for check her baby father. She fit check her baby father. If it come to the test now where your sister you have to check him, yeah, you have to go check him because he might confront you now. But the woman fi check her baby father if he might overstep him bounds. And if the baby mother overstep her bounds, the baby father fi check her. Because
True.
we know if we really in a society, we know how the something them go. And as me I say, it done set in a stone already. Said the child where come from the previous relationship is not yours. So there will be boundaries. Not act like no boundary no dede. It's very lie and very unrealistic and very stupid to act like no boundary no dede. There will be boundaries, but it all depends on what kind of relationship you and the woman have. If Maka Casper where come through your wall, then the man have a right to say, look here, me no make Casper do this and that because him no look responsible. But if the man has somebody where him a put food on table, him a do this, him a do that and whatever, then him have certain say in how the pitney go because him a contribute to the pitney development. Casper now do nothing because nobody no see him. So him have a right to feel some type of way about Casper.
I mean, I buy some diapers or some shit. Look, man.
But don't nobody know that though because
nobody don't even know that.
Come through the wall, them not see you.
That's the best time, and you see how when nobody don't know that, nobody don't know that. Look now, you see when you have right. Look now, hold on. You run a business. I have a silent partner. Are you successful? And nobody don't know who the silent partner is.
Ladies,
what's the problem?
Ladies, when I say
Tell me now.
Go there with man and them a
You
consider
don't
on the
know the
silent part.
partner who pay
Right
millions of British on top of that.
now,
Why you don't
like
know
box
that?
put up at the stop sign. Put
Matisha,
up at
if
the
you
stop
if
sign.
you have a video game business, right? And then give you $1 million for run your video game, and you have it, you take a credit fee, and you did everything good and everything nice, and nobody don't know. You gotta tell me, say no. You gotta hop in the arms because nobody don't know who this is. No. If a man take care of one pitney silently, and a woman silently, sometimes that's the best because then nobody know in their business. And when listen now, I'm in my world we live in now. The less people in your business, the better it is. You
No,
can
but we
literally
are
go on for years and years and years and everything good until the next thing you know, say you're the person married now. Oh, right, which part Cashapp ghost come from?
no, I'm
Well,
tell you this.
Anna,
No,
like
when it comes
Spice and Armando,
when
I
it
think this is where the
look
topic come
here,
from,
when it
Spice
comes to
and
putting your
Armando,
silent
Hold
partner
on,
can
I
in
tell
it.
you
where
for the great man.
everybody about
Hello,
shout or she
anytime
just
man a go,
introduce her pitney to the man
Tell
or
me,
anytime
whatever,
man,
whatever.
I stay
if
with
my
the
man
dread man for a long,
if this is the problem. This is if Pitney involved no silent
I
partner
feel
can
away.
you can't carry my Pitney them go on nobody when me no know. And me no know who I deal with me Pitney them or how it a go. What kind of silent partner go there this so
No,
now?
man, top
And
nice, man.
No, it won't be silent to you. It
Nobody,
won't
yeah,
be
now,
silent to you. It'll be silent to
you
the
know,
public.
to the public,
no, the
and maybe
but I
even
know
your
public we
immediate
are talk
family.
about.
Yes,
We
man.
are talk
That's
about the
right.
baby father where him say them a hacked up.
It can't be silent to the parents
Nah, of
because
course not.
they have to
Exactly.
know.
I mean, it can be silent to your baby father, though. I can't tell you that. Or the
It
baby
can,
mother.
it can be for a while, but for how long?
Yeah, but that for how long?
Eventually.
Guess what? After a while, say a 4 year, and you want to, then what are they gonna do? Then can't do
At
nothing.
that
What,
point, there's nothing to be done.
what you can do? Get
You know,
over
like
it.
earlier in the live before you guys came on, Fancy had a situation where her son's dad wants to take her son to another country to meet his little sister. And Fancy put it out there that she would like to speak to the woman that her son is going to be around. What would you guys say about that?
So so the dad, all right, in that situation there, you know your son, what if she not ready for talk to you yet? But he's going with his dad, right?
Yes, he is.
Right, and you know him dad
Yes.
responsible enough to know who him a do it, whatever. But what if she isn't ready to talk to you? What you gonna do? You're not gonna send him?
Why?
No.
Because not
Bullshit.
Because
Bullshit.
listen,
Yeah, I
already
know you
explained
did,
in
but
the
they
video
weren't.
live
And
that
I mean, with the conversation here, it just come up back.
no, wait, let me say. I already explained in the beginning
but
of the
Fancy,
live that I've never
But you have
dealt
to
with
learn. You
Never
have
clear
all
up.
right.
anybody.
hold on.
Never
Learn.
clear up.
Listen, let me
Fancy.
finish now.
Here we have it. No, me just ask you a question. All right, so say for instance, your son already knows the situation. Your son wants to go because he likes to be a
Yeah, but I would still like to talk to that lady so me can get a feel of
Well,
me not gonna do it no
well,
one conversation, but
yeah,
can
you said that already.
can I
You know
say
what you ask.
something? No,
But why
yeah,
you
I
never?
said that, but they never hear. But me personally, I want to have just like if me I go meet my man and bring my son, I would like them have like them
Fancy.
talk to each other and kind of
Fancy.
feel out that each other.
Tips.
This is
Listen.
listen, I'm
Tips
sorry.
from
I never
Martisha.
deal
Me
with
can tell you
stepmom
something.
tips.
Why you never? To all you talk about your husband, I would assume that then him is a responsible enough man, and him enough. Yes.
Hold
Why
on.
you never
Well,
allow your son to
but
go, and
one
while him
really
there,
bad.
you call for talk to your son or whatever. Make this something flow natural. You call for talk to him and whatever, and you talk to the father, and eventually you are gonna get for talk to the woman if somebody we are going in life for your time. Eventually
Question.
you are gonna get for talk to her.
Hold on.
You not
Never
have
good
to be now.
question.
You not have to talk to her now before him go. You kind of go with him father alone too, and him
This,
meet her up
hold
somewhere.
on, hold on. Martis, I'm glad I said it. 'Cause guess what? Suppose he never tell you, and the boy,
Exactly. And
and your
because
son
of your
read.
reaction now, him
What
not
you
gonna tell
gonna
you
do?
certain things other than that. Neither him a do it
Yeah,
because
because you might trip.
you trying to you gonna
Yeah,
look
but
like the deviant in
personally, my
that
son will tell
situation.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, your son will
But
tell you
that's the
maybe.
thing. You don't
Hold
need
on.
that, and you
Your
want the
son
man
will
to
tell
tell
you
you.
when he
I
gets there.
think
What are you gonna do? You're gonna fly there and go pick your son up?
Fancy, look at
No.
You are gonna look like the
I'm
deviant
sorry,
in this
guys.
situation.
I posed a question and I appreciate you guys' feedback, but that's how I feel.
But,
Right.
We're
Yeah, we
telling you that
understand how you
we're telling
feel,
say you feel
Fancy.
fuckery. Me never dep on the live
No, you
before.
No,
So
cannot
how
tell
am
me
I?
how
hold
to
on,
feel.
hold on.
You
Listen,
feel
Martisha.
fuckery.
Martisha.
Hold on, let me say something. You cannot tell me how to feel. I've never dealt with. I've been single for 4.5 years, and I've never dealt with a
When
stepmother for my son.
when me
I've
talk, me
never
not like
dealt
how
with it. I
Hold on.
don't know how to handle it.
interpret
I've
shit.
asked a question,
Yeah, Fancy.
and you have given me the feedback, and I appreciate it. When
Uh-huh.
it comes to there, I'll see how I feel about it. Right now, it's something that I've never dealt with. It's been 4.5 years, and I've never lived with a man
Yeah,
other
but
than my husband. And you know, I say, what? It's true. I mean, I know how to deal with it.
Fancy, look at it this way.
No, when me I
Mat-
say I feel fuckery, lady, me not tell you how to feel, you know.
what
But I
Martisha
say tell you say,
did,
consider.
Hold
and
on, Martin.
Martisha was asking.
Besides, and I said in the live too. Besides, I know that it's a woman where in probably not second down because the woman live all the way at Dominican Republic and in come here when COVID time and come here with icky pan in neck. So therefore, it's not like saying second down with this woman. So why should my
But
son be meeting
The
with
more
this
you
woman?
talk, listen, me I gonna be honest with you. The more you talk, the more it is you seem like the deviant in the situation because your reasons them behind the decision them where you make. But you don't know if the man want go all the way go care I'm son go meet the woman. You cannot determine if it's a woman where must second down with it or not. And him want go somewhere with him son. What if he didn't tell you like
Tell
what Maka
you.
said?
Yeah.
Him
If he
never
didn't
tell
tell
you
you, then
nothing.
you
You
wouldn't
just
know.
know
Why
to your
he
son
has
because
to?
he have that right.
No, he
You have
don't.
He
the right to
has
carry
to
his
because
son
it's
and
the last year I
Go
cannot
on.
take
Whoa.
and
Go
I
on.
cannot take
Fancy.
my son out the country without me
Yes,
signing
we know
something.
about
Right.
the out
He
of
can
country
tell you.
part.
Hold on, Martin. Hold on. Hold on.
Guys, calm
He
down,
can.
calm down.
He can tell you. He can tell you he's taking your son out the country, but he doesn't have to tell you that he's taking your son out the country with
And it,
somebody else.
and it, and it doesn't have to
Hold
be
on, Martin.
somebody
Hold
when
on.
settle down with neither.
No,
It doesn't have to be.
I
I'm sorry,
understand.
we deal with steps. I've never deal with it. So
I understand your concern that you would want to. Hold on, the hot Russ. I understand that you're concerned that you would want to know who the woman is and have a conversation with her. It's a difference to want to know who she is, and it's a difference to talk to her, right? So the point is, if he decided to take your son out of the country, hey, fancy me, I gotta take my son and Ray, that's all right. But you say, yeah, man, go on and go have fun. That could
Only
have
him
happened.
would say
And
no
he
if me
never,
know them
hold on,
responsible.
man. Him can't do that and never mention a word about a woman or anything like that. No, you reach which part and go, right? And you talk to you talk to your son. You say, "Oh, mommy, I'm here with daddy and a lady or whatever." You can get upset if you want, but there's nothing that you can actually do about that.
no, me never heard that.
no, but Fancy,
It's the point of talking to the woman that
when me I try,
I get it.
I think you're getting too personally involved in it.
Personally involved in what? This is my son.
Oh no, listen to me. Listen
Before
to me.
now, you did vex when the man all the girl a breed and you never know. Remember?
Because- well,
It's my, but that's how I feel, and it's my son. Uno
Jesus,
deal with uno situation, I don't want to deal with uno situation. Me deal with my situation.
But are you ask me so we are tell you.
Fancy.
No, I asked.
Well, on,
Actually.
Exactly.
hold on. What me I try to say is, and what I mean by you're taking it too much to a personal level.
What? All right. Let me
Relax.
hear what you say.
Let me explain. Me na attack you.
I don't mean she thinks that you must attack her so.
Because we have had this conversation more than one time. And what Martisha is trying to say is, and where me I try to explain, is you are approaching this from too much of a personally and
Ex-wife situation.
because you're acting more as the ex-wife type of thing. Because I'll say you
And it's a link to bitter ex-wife.
come
I'm not bitter.
I'm
No,
just
see,
saying.
you can't never tell me me bitter.
Calm down.
Russ talking.
Why am I say I make sense? So more I hear it.
hold on, no, man. Because what I'm saying is, and away all the way are area say. Because you first and foremost, you had a problem when the lady was pregnant and the man never tell you say the woman pregnant. Secondly, you have a problem with the fact say man come at the yard with a icky and you are gonna say I can't the woman give him because the woman live in a whole different country. Mind you might be the woman did travel to Canada and you didn't know that.
Right, he didn't tell you.
Because him not tell you.
And the hickey thing that
Yeah, you know, just assume say a cheat him a cheat on the woman because him have a icky. And even if he is cheating on her, that's not your problem.
Yeah.
He's now your ex. You shouldn't be worried about that.
And
So
fancy, me never say you're bitter. Me say it's leaning towards stuff like that.
So that shouldn't be a reason for you to say I'm not sending my son because he hasn't made up his mind if he wants to be with this woman or the woman with him the icky. That's not supposed to be no deciding factor in if you're going to send your son or not. The deciding factor should be
whether
do I trust this woman with my child? That should be the biggest deciding factor.
I don't think that's the deciding factor either.
The
I think the
deciding
deciding factor
is
should be
man.
no. It should be, does my son want to go with his dad to meet his little sister?
Right. Now,
Orion is old enough to make that decision.
So, fancy talk about her husband, I wouldn't. Him sound like a man where me wouldn't worry about nothing.
I'm glad you brought that up. That
was worried.
That was one of the things that I was saying earlier about because they never give me the chance to talk. It kind of slipped my mind. So I had asked you, Fancy, does Orion want to go? If he wants,
of course, he wants to meet his sister.
Yes. So why would?
There you go.
That is the deciding factor.
That is.
So, let me ask a question. So, Fancy, so when you talk to the woman on the phone now, no start arguing and everybody get vexed.
I'm not gonna argue with nobody.
Then your son can go, right?
Well, I know me have one more question alone to talk. So, Fancy, if you put out this request that you want to talk to this lady before you decide if you're going to send your son, and this lady denies your request because she said, I'm not in the frame of mind to talk to you yet. You say you wouldn't send your son. I don't think that is fair.
And it could be suppose that somebody when even want to deal with you. Wait, let me ask though, Fancy. She said she don't want to talk to you, or you say you want to talk to the woman first. Or you go.
She wants to talk to the person because she wants to feel comfortable. She wants to know who she's sending her son around. Have some kind of idea who she's sending her son around.
Listen, all I know is somebody in the comments said me because the woman look better than me. First of all, me not know what the woman look like.
I will comment that.
Somebody said that. And that
driver said that.
Nobody didn't talk about the looks.
Yeah, the people them no mind. That's irrelevant.
That is irrelevant.
Let me clarify. Okay, guys, I brought up the question, so let me clarify.
Bothering me.
I think what Fancy is looking for,
and I asked that question.
Fancy, let me clarify why I ask the question, because it's your life, your situation, but I am the one who brought it into this conversation at this point in time. I think you are looking for a peace of mind, because remember we that talk about the topic is how long after you're gonna make your people them meet your child. So me think you're looking for a peace of mind. You know, say, okay, I have never dealt with this situation, and I am going to send my child across the world to go stay at some other woman yard. Me want to feel comfortable for know say at least me say hi to this person, and me so you can never tell who this person is by a conversation over the phone. But it will make you feel better if you talk to the person. That to me, that's what you're looking for, just to make yourself feel better. But at the end of the day, it might help you and it might hurt you, because if you are gonna talk to her and you're gonna try to be nice to her, but she might go say something will piss you off, or you might go say something will piss her off and start argue, and that are gonna change the entire narrative of the situation.
Fancy,
and that just gonna make everything worse.
You know why I say it's relevant and the decision of the man for when up until the point where you meet the girl, or if you go marry to her, all of that way, whether I'm going to settle down or not. Just like what Mika said, the woman can all come on the phone and pretend so much, and you feel comfortable and say you like, and by the time they reach a Dominica, we hear it on news.
Sure,
the man, from what you say about your ex-husband, I think him is a responsible enough man, and him know what him do. And if he me would even worry about, would I just know, say, all right, him, the law. If the law say him, if whatever, cause you know, say we are deal with the people them too, where passport have to sign and this have to do.
Yeah.
if the law say it and whatever, and you know your ex-husband, the only thing what you supposed to do right there, so assign the what they call it, or if you have to sign on, you sign the something. And if your son want go, you say yes, yeah, allow him. As he
And
want go, what
I've
you would
faith
stop him
in
for?
a
Why
type
you
of
reason to
person.
stop him?
Have faith in the son that you have raised.
Girl,
Like you raise a good enough kid we
what are you
can
worried about?
talk for himself. We not gonna keep
Yeah.
nothing from you. So if him go and the man comfortable and him say, "Mommy, come for me," you pack a damn suitcase, get on a flight and go for your pitney no matter where him there. And if him a call you and him say me uncomfortable, then you take it up with him father. And you
Right.
say, "Look, may I come for me pitney or you send me pitney back?"
I feel like that's
But
the best way to handle it. What you say, Mika?
yes.
'Cause next thing you know, you can have a conversation. You can say, you know, what I mean, no mean for jump back into this a little bit. You can have a conversation with this woman, and she can tell you all the right things.
Yeah, she
Exactly.
can. And any woman would.
Right.
Any woman would.
You can't make
And
a
it
judgment
gonna
on
make
that.
you feel comfortable. But then when Orion go and how him feel, him a gonna
Me just
know.
tell
Remember,
you, say,
Tanya, just remember
be
bearing the
careful.
other day,
And
him
the
went
fact
for a
that you my son,
sleepover. And what happened when he wasn't comfortable? What him do? Him take up him phone and him call you and where do you go for your picnic? So I've faith in his son where he is and him old enough and you know say you and him have a good relationship where you guys talk about things. So that to me is key with every parent out there. Make sure say you and your child have a good relationship where your picnic can come to you and tell you anything, can ask you anything, and you can talk about anything. There is no, to me, I feel like there should be a limit where with the stuff where you talk to. Yeah, you shouldn't be a limit. Like your picnic for know, say, look, if somebody touch you, yes, sir. If somebody touch your desk, if somebody said this to you, I want to know. Like me raise one little boy, I remember me tell you say before him can talk, him supposed to can tell me if somebody touch him.
Be careful.
Or look on him or make him feel anyway.
Or approach a situation where even your own son start look on you with side there because members say them will do it. Do not
make him feel comfortable. Let him be the deciding factor.
When you hear me I say it a lean towards bitterness, you see the reasons them when me hear you sometimes behind your situation, them are say because you want to do this or because you want to do that. Do not bank on the fact that just because him your son, yeah, go and do a say fuckery or a operate fuckery and him now go pick it up. He will pick it up and he will take time see lean towards Miss Lady if she genuinely as somebody where she operate on a different frequency from you, your child will see it and pick it up. So if I not know
Sassy in the comments say it is hard. Yes, Sassy, it will be hard for anybody because for one, it's not like say your kid is going to be in driving distance.
I'm worried about my kid them going around nobody else. You know, worried they because I know them, I know who them be.
Yes, and that's fine. But remember, I said it's something that we never deal with ever, right? So it's new to me.
Yeah, we understand.
It is.
We understand that, but as where Mika I try to say is.
Me get the point. You don't have to repeat nothing. We get the point.
When Mika say, I'm just saying. All right.
That's why them have a lot about alienation and parental alienation and them something there now. Now be careful.
All right.
Not operate certain way if you look like.
11, and him seem like a very responsible kid. And also, as we might just say, if you talk about your ex-husband, he is a good father and he is a protector, he will protect his son to the T. So him not knowingly bring him son in any danger. I just feel like you have to just bank on God and just
pray. And make sure say Orion have a working phone or any gadget where I carry works. If you have to pay feed work in the country, pay feed work in the country.
You possibly have a better situation than enough away. You possibly have a better situation than enough where it is that your son father or who him is. That's the bottom line. So you
and that's the truth. I always come in here, I'm not put him down at all.
Right.
He's one of the best person.
Some people in a situation where the passport name must sign.
I wish Sassy was here to tell us her situation. Is Sass? Oh God.
Man, them bitter, bad man, them bitter.
If and when the time comes, just put your trust in your ex-husband that your son are going to save. And
just, Absolutely. And I just asked the question because, as I said, it's
Yeah, but
something that.
yeah,
But
but
remember, but then by una talking, I remember when when me have to go meet my stepmother and stuff. All of them, when me have lots of stepmothers.
what?
Couple. When me know of, right? That's
Yeah.
what my father is. And I remember mommy having a relationship with them.
Fancy, that's
Not
what I'm looking
like
for.
friends, but they
No,
talk.
but
Yeah, but
fancy, I tell you the thing,
And
you
maybe
can't use.
it will be that maybe there's a
You hear me just
possibility it
telling us
will
that
be
a while ago?
like that with
Actions
you
relative
two.
to
but,
situations present, not situations past. Your
no, no,
actions them where you ever take relative to situations present. Not do it to situations past or from situations past. So do it for where it is. You know your son, father, you know your son, and your situation this. Not where your mother used to whatever with your father, whatever. Don't not think about that.
and
Do,
fancy if
act
you're
on
going
your situation how it is now.
if you and this lady are gonna have a relationship, it has to happen organically.
Yeah, organic.
No,
No
I'm
force.
not saying me don't get me wrong, me not saying we're gonna be best friends, we talk all the time and stuff like that. But me not like to know her. I've never seen a picture of her. Me not know her.
Why though? There
I
must be a reason.
I
What's
think
the reason why I'm never show you?
We don't have like when we are sure him never I'm gonna show me picture here with me just it's not
But,
we
but when
talk
you
we have this relationship, but it's not something we talk about any human then we have or nothing.
I fancy look here. I think it's like that. It would be best if she was the one to reach out
Reach out to you.
to
Yeah.
you, so that you reach out to her. Because let me show you this. Say for instance, Orion does go, and say for instance, she want surprise him with she want cook something nice, and she say, wonder what he likes, and she said to her no, your ex, which I know, fear man, say, babes, I have a question. Can you call Orion's mom and let me talk to her more and cook something special for him, more and know what him like? And conversation can start from there. But I
Yeah,
know
but then she
I'm
wouldn't
not
ask me that
call
question,
nobody
to
and
be
ask them
honest. With
that. Me
my
not
case,
call
that we
me know
know.
for a fact that me not go call no woman and ask them, what he like?
Exactly.
I want
It's
to me
that
not
we
me a
know.
cook. Me a cook when me
It's
a
just
cook
an
and him would be
example.
like
price
he
man.
gonna like it better than the other people when want to.
It's just a scenario.
Because-
It's not
Yeah.
about how-
No, but that I like where you see now one of them movie that when we watch 1930s type of movie.
It's just a scenario. And at the end of the day, because you see when I try to say is you see if when fancy now are gonna reach out, the lady will kind of have some resentment because she gonna say, say, I trust that woman not trust me. Why I try if it grill me and them like, you understand me? I say so you
We're
can't
not gonna do
And
that. We're not
mash
gonna
up
actually
the
be said that what's
relationship
your
before.
background and
Like
whatever. But kind
I
of
remember I
you
remember as you guys can remember when we talk about my daughter
yeah.
and or my stepdaughter or whatever the case may be. Like I remember when she was much younger, her mom, like she have to call me a lot of time. If she go spend a day with her, she have to call me a 3-4 times because she has no idea the things that she like or how to take care of her. And she have to call me for a lot of things. Like sometimes me just send her back because me can't bother for explain everything to her. So as Rasa said, it can happen. Like she can call you, Tanya, and ask you something about Orion if she genuinely care about him and want to make him feel comfortable. And she don't know if she's a real woman, she will reach out.
Everybody
thing
needs
you
to
go
make everybody needs to
fancy.
make everybody feel comfortable, yeah, man. Cause
Suppose
Yeah.
your fast
that's
all
what
and
it
them
is.
you talk to
Hey,
her.
I almost true. I
Hey,
am tired. I need my bed.
I chew but
Marty shares it true.
forward late, me give my some extra time. To get
Don't.
yes.
Well,
But yeah, we can wrap up anytime we get ready.
nonetheless, ladies, I got big ghost here. Gasper. Gasper. You know, I mean, nobody paid me. I'm good.
Fancy, we know you're very attached to your son, and the paranoia kicks in when you're that, and I'm that way.
Auntie,
To-
call me.
That
I'm
way.
not even like sending him over for sleepover. That's all bad it is.
Listen, we
So
understand.
that's a
But
you
me send
problem.
him
Me
ask
just,
you sleepover once, me send him over and this
just
is
try
what
make
pisses
sure
me
you not
off.
alienate him.
Early morning.
Me tell you,
People are text me when me think me I go sleep in. Man, can you get me? That's how attached we is.
Send my son go
Yeah.
one sleepover one time, and me tell you, me not sleep because this sleepover was some birthday party for one of them
My
friends,
daughter no want go.
and it it was like they rented a suite and they
She
did have a
move
pool
me girl.
and everything. And me knowing that my son can't swim and then sitting there, yo, me not sleep, bro. Yo, bright and early morning, me and my wife go for
Hello. My
I
them
wait
all go learn to swim and me no second can swim.
Sunday. Me know
Africa, when you ready,
Right.
Africa, when you ready, come creep them up and then gone with them, gone. Then learn how to swim.
you know where fancy a
Yes.
far
Me love kids.
is that
Like me, we have 100 step kids, cousin, everybody. We go
No,
on a
not
movie.
me.
And
Sorry.
it's
Fancy,
just me.
fancy, we need to have a podcast with you. Me know that. Me I want him, you know, so me I want him. Left the young man making go on where am I going go on.
No, it's
Yeah,
hard.
that's why I'm telling you top
It
of the
is
you know
hard,
what?
fancy. Just take your
When you
time
know
with
what
it.
kind of one pick
But you'll
business,
be
but
alright.
could I get all
Let's
miss?
let's share time up. A boy pit
Me want.
making go enjoy himself with him daddy. Yeah.
A 6 pit no no have when one gone pan sleep over another 5
No,
did it.
thank you.
Serious whole heap of them problem. Yeah.
One more,
Me
one.
have one. Me have
One
one, and
more,
me
one.
understand where fancy come from because me never leave. The first time me ever be away from that kid, him did about 11 months old. So this is the first time me ever leave him. I mean, I still young baby that, and that because me never have a choice. Make me go and left him for about me got Jamaica left him. I'm nearly mad. Every
Me
single second me dey on the phone.
have one
So
story.
me
Like that.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, man, but my big pit. Me tell you, say, man, of my age, the first time me go and left me happy and friend.
And the you know the worst part
I don't
me leave him with him
my life.
father. And it's not like say me leave him with stranger. I left him with his dad, and I almost died. First time I ever spent away from my son, 11 months old. So yeah,
Me have
you know
to stop.
fancy feel. I mean I do it again.
But
Oh,
anyway, anyways, people, this was a great live again. But we gotta go. So you know what I mean?
Bye.
Let me see something. Hold on. Oh yeah. So
Yes, one fitness syndrome. Sassy.
uh guys, we may take a break for the holiday season. You know, it has come on to Christmas and people will get busy with
With them one pitney.
them vacations and all these things, you know you go. But they may or may not be a late night talk until January. Just stay tuned to the channel and you guys will know what's going on.
And guys, take a minute and go subscribe to my channel.
Fancy reading. Yeah.
Fancy really.
Also, Sassy Rochelle of our channel to go. Me see she a go with a bag of things over there, you know. I vlog every day and all these things. So no go over there. She a
Me
cook
say
up.
me did want hear Sassy's story how she, introduced the new boyfriend to the kids them, Sure.
Oh yeah, Sassy was supposed to.
Sure.
Yeah, we do want you.
Yes.
We can hear it on next time.
All right.
Except for F1 driver, we are gonna miss you guys too. But if you're a fan of the show, you know, say everybody has families.
You know, I miss you.
And Miss Amaka only one a girl in. But
Yo,
yeah,
brother, let me alone.
Right?
having step in them to take care.
I'm stepping in that is my age.
Otherwise,
Yeah, but, you already know. And okay, Sassy has answered. She said it took her a year to do the introduction, to introduce our kids and our But yeah, people. So everybody have their family and all these things. So we are just take you just a what? A week and a half break or a 2 week break? Not a long break. Wait,
Yeah.
this is what I'm going to tell you guys. If you're a regular of the show and you came on in like the middle part of when we started the show, there are a lot of exciting videos of late night talk that you can go and binge watch in the meantime until we are back.
Yeah, just do not watch Never Have I Ever.
Especially Never Have I Ever.
So just type. You can go. They're all in playlist. So you can go up on the channel, go up on the late night talk playlist, and you will see all of them there. Or just type in late night talk, and you will see them pop up. So yeah, you can Yes, that never ever was crazy because Sassy drunk and we literally have to kick her out of chat. 'Cause
Me
Oh,
can't do
Hey,
oi,
Sassy
oi.
said she have step kids for her age. Don't when them rub
Yes,
shoulder.
what
yes, I said that. Me I say, me and my step pitting them can go to bar and go drink, hang out.
You see,
Big up all like cook them out there and like big man them and they don't know what going already, you know? Hey, yeah. Me not hard for find. I don't know which part for find me. You see it?
Yes, Mr. McLounge.
couldn't make son
Anyway,
call me over drink alcohol.
good live. I thank you all guys for passing through. If I your first time or you're returning, watch out. Norland Baxter, to understand the comment section, but big up yourself still. in the ram, in the
Me
ram.
just want one box have to put
Yeah,
up the
time
red
out, time out.
Makataka. That's a film job next time.
Except
60 and up, ladies.
except one driver, big up yourself. From the moment you pass through that channel, that you have been returning.
I'm playing nice X1 driver because I'm savage. I'll eat you raw.
Might be not
You might like it.
like that. You might like one driver, big up yourself.
Just go F1 driver, go subscribe to my channel. Please. Go over there.
You
Yeah,
want to
man,
talk about
big up all
Sassy
that-
look
big up
too
all that
bad in
right
her
now.
picture. No.
Rick,
Sassy have her kids them and body up.
sister,
DJ Bullet,
DJ Bullet,
everybody,
them on
everybody, big up everybody.
militant.
Everybody big up yourself.
Hey, Atras, hey, we have a surprise for you now. You see, whole time when we attack and you attack, we can't hear you.
Are you
Yes.
Every time.
I mean,
Not
what did I?
I didn't attack and you call people name right now, we still can't hear you. But guess what? Big up yourself, Atras, because you're a real MVP.
say me I call people name.
Not because we can't kind of hear it coming in and out, but we know it things set, but yeah, we're bridging the same way, so we kind of just see we are yes, man.
You are going to make me feel like happy. My son uses my studio sometimes, and I think he may have bounced because me have to literally plug back in some stuff. So might be something is there where me never plug in too good. So, me give him free rein. I'm wanting to learn, so I'm not really kind of hold him back from coming in the studio. So I think that happened. So I have to go run through everything one next week to get it out.
People, want to big up on yourself, you can find all the way on Instagram, Mr. Mac_Fox on IG. Tips by Martisha, that you that are this Martisha, however you want. On Instagram.
Right.
Fancy
On
really?
Instagram,
Yeah.
I use my son's name.
Mm-hmm. Reggae Dancehall on Instagram. Fit free Reggae Dancehall TV. To the eyes of an eagle on YouTube for
Mr.
Andre Powers. Sassy Rachel, they don't know already. You can't miss Sassy pa Instagram and Instagram. Sassy large over there, man. Right?
Yeah,
So people,
big up on yourself. Bless.
yeah, man. Until next time.
Take care, guys. Have a good night.
Peace out. Merry Christmas. And it's